Hello, everybody. We're back. We're so back. We're so fucking back right now. Oh my god. So, welcome back. This is the first episode of our brand new series, The Templars of Light. The Templars of Light. I'm doing a whole nation run as, you know, has been requested by many people, many people. So, we're doing a Holy Nation run. It is going to be a pure Holy Nation supremacy run. So the idea is to take out the enemies of Okrin. The enemies of Okrin. That's the deal up here. As a former hater of the Holy Nation, I hope everyone in this playthrough suffers tragically. I hope everyone's doing okay. I guarantee you, everyone's going to suffer tragically. Have you seen how these playthroughs have been going recently? Everyone's going to suffer. Are you kidding me? So I will introduce our starting character. This is Knight Commander Riel. And for anyone who gets the reference here, okay, not just the armor, because yes, he is wearing the Knights of the Nine armor, okay, Pelennor White Strake's armor, but also his name is Knight Commander Riel, like Tamriel, like Tamriel. So he is the new captain, the new lead, the new knight commander of a brand new order that has been sanctioned by the Phoenix. The Phoenix had a vision. Okay, he had a holy vision. For anyone asking, by the way, I in case anyone brings it up, I have one headphone on right now instead of the other. I am currently the only one at my house. My wife is on a trip right now, so like. If the kids freak out or if they wake up, have a bad dream or anything like that, I have to dip out for like half a second to go deal with that. But I have to be able to hear them. So just letting you guys know, I only have one headphone on for that reason right now. Anyway, moving on. I had Redditors tell me Holy Nation needs to be destroyed, not reformed, without any acknowledgement of the repercussions it will cause. Oh yeah, it's Reddit. That's the thing. That's how it goes. Don't argue with people on Reddit. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So excited for all the misogynistic and racist comments in this stream. Much love from Arkansas. What is the Holy Lord Phoenix had a vision. He had a vision from Okrin that a champion had been born under it was a champion that had been born under the last lunar eclipse or one of the last lunar eclipses, right? He was described as being born under a lunar eclipse, so the sun was in front of the moon. The sun eclipsed the moon, all of that stuff. And as a byproduct of that, he's destined to be the champion of Okrin, or a champion of Okrin. And he could be signified by the Okrin's light, Okrin's fire that was burning upon his retinas, right? And so he sent envoys out throughout his lands to look for him, and they ended up finding the man named Riel, and they conscripted him into the military. Okay, they conscripted him into the military, and the Holy Incel had a vision. That's fair. That's totally fair. The current Holy Lord Phoenix is in fact a massive incel. So they conscripted him into the military, and they gave him a fancy title because he's a champion of Okrin, even though he really doesn't have combat skills to reflect that. They gave him a fancy title, and they put him in command of a brand new legion, for the Holy Nation, titled the Templars of Light. And they exist and operate solely at the whims of the Phoenix. They answer only to the Phoenix. And he has authority that technically supersedes even that of the High Inquisitors. However, the Inquisitors are not a fan of this. They're not a fan of that. There's a lot of rumblings from those in the military, high-ranking Inquisitors, Paladins, Seda and Valtina being the foremost of them, that he is a con man, and he did nothing to earn his station or earn the trust that the Phoenix puts in him. And they're totally correct on that, mind you, totally correct. But they're pissed, but they won't openly oppose him because that would be foolish. He is the Phoenix, so they won't openly oppose him. But so in short, the Phoenix loves him. He has authority, but all of the other High Inquisitors and upper echelon of the Holy Nation outside of the Phoenix kind of hate his fucking guts. He may only answer to the Phoenix, but what of Prayer Day? I mean, he'll participate. He'll participate. You know, it's his thing. This is a Holy Nation playthrough. You know. I do believe the Phoenix needs to go, whether reform or not. Him and the ones who raise it. Yeah, the clergy needs to have their power stripped from them, and the 60-second Phoenix needs to be gone. They need a new Phoenix. They need a new Phoenix that is not raised by the clergy, that can be potentially a progressive Phoenix. This is a scenario that I had actually talked about briefly during my video that I did with Muffin on what if the Shek and the Holy Nation were allies, and I talked about how that could have happened. So there's that. There's that. Okay, so we are starting right after his coronation. He is just this is shortly after his coronation. He's been given his armor, he's been given his station, and I downloaded a couple of mods that retooled the cities, restructured the walls, made them less janky. Right, something that's always pissed me off about Kenshi, especially with the walls, is how they're all like just like cockeyed or slanted. No one's building a wall that goes up diagonally by like 45, 50, 60 degrees like that. That's crazy. They would do, stairs or progression. It's no one's going to do a hard, steep incline on the wall like that. That's fucking asinine. So always driven me nuts. I downloaded a couple of mods that retooled the cities in the Holy Nations, the Holy Farms, all of that stuff, made them more realistic, added farms outside of the cities, made the walls better, fixed all of that stuff, and ones that completely redo the United Cities in totality to, instead of using the standard Kenshi like concrete structures like this, they use the more collections. That way the factions feel visually distinct from one another, which I think is a really cool thing. A couple of other quality of life mods that I downloaded as well, to make some areas feel more lively. I'm going to go explore those now. Moving a little slow right now because I don't have a lot of strength, but that's fine. That'll go down as we build encumbrance. So, yep. Donation, Holy One. No, thanks. They just keep giving me books. They keep giving me books. I don't... That's fine. So a couple of other quality of life mods that are around here for the purposes of making things feel more lively. Hopefully they're working, but if not, we'll find out. But they should make things feel a little bit more alive. Should make things feel a little bit more alive. But yes, that's our boy. That's our boy right there. The titular character for this playthrough. He's an ass. If you came into this expecting him to be a hero, he is not. He is not. I'm going to tell you right now, he's an ass. He's a hard ass. He runs his troop and he runs it well. Any disrespect to the Phoenix, any slights, anyone makes a passing comment about, not trusting the Phoenix or not allying with the Holy Nation or anything along those lines, he will burn them at the stake. It's a whole thing. You use dust and reshade. Hope you don't get eye cancer. What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. All right, let's go out into the world. I don't use dust and reshade. I just use dust, by the way. I don't use reshade anymore. We're waddling nice and slow. So the first things first is we're off to recruit. We're off to recruit some boys, some what is it? Some conscripts. What do the numbers mean, Mason? What do they mean? What do they mean? What are the numbers? What are they? It's true. True. God, National Treasure is such a good movie. I haven't watched it in forever. I should rewatch it. All right. So we're going to head down to Stout because I want to actually recruit Griffin. And also we're going to start our... Start our movements to the south. I don't know exactly where we're going to build yet. I want it to be somewhere kind of isolated. Considering we're going to be taking the fight to the... I agree, Sane. I agree. Taking the fight to the Shek Kingdom. It's going to be the primary... One of the big things we're doing here. You know what the funniest part about this series is going to be? More than anything else, I think the most entertaining aspect of it is there's going to be people that are going to pop in here and be like, "Oh, he's doing a Holy Nation playthrough. He must love the Holy Nation." That's it's so funny because I know it's going to happen. Honestly, it's one of the reasons that I've been like, fuck, I don't really want to, and that I've held off on it for so long because I know that people are going to be like, oh, he's doing a Holy Nation run. He must in fact love them, but that's simply not true. I'm doing it because I was asked to. But if I do it, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to do it right. I assume this will be an only men run. Do the women have any role in the Holy Nation that other than exist and be repressed? At current, no. No, they don't. They don't. They used to, but not anymore. No, no. Under the 62nd Lord Phoenix, they pretty much exist solely for the purpose of child rearing and housework. That's pretty much all they're for. In the Holy Nation, like under the current Phoenix, that's pretty much all they're for now. So unfortunately, because yeah. Yeah, we'll probably recruit some for back at the base. Yeah, we'll probably use some of that. Sometimes it's fun to play the bad guys in a digital set. Listen, I'm for it. I'm totally for it. I just I know how these fools can be sometimes. I know how these guys can be. They're gonna pop in and be like, "Look, heroes plaguing the Holy Nation. He must be evil." As they're typing away from behind their computer screen in their mom's basement. So it's fine. Anyway, I want to see what Stout looks like. I haven't actually seen Stack. I want to see what Stack looks like. Playing the villain is a great palate cleanser. I agree. It's fun to play the villain on occasion. On occasion. It's all good. All right, so we're gonna head over to Stack. I'm pretty sure Griffin is here. I feel like shorts will be worse than stream. Oh, that's fair. No, that's totally fair. The shorts are always great. And we've already started. We have already started. What are we running at right now? I can't remember. What's your conversion on that pork? 2 or 5? I need to have that open on my computer. Actually, $1.71. Yeah, $2. Okay, $2. Pretty sure I'm actually gonna get like massacred by these starving bands. There should be 6 there. 3. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. There's 8 there, but that's. No, there's not. Oh, there's a leader. Is there a leader? There's a leader. That's fine. We'll just delete one. There's a leader. Why is there a leader? That's fine. Okay, 6. You didn't read what I said. Also read the previous message. You need minions. Oh, I see. Okay, all right. Hold on. My apologies. I'll fix it. Listen, in fairness, Pork. In fairness, Pork. It's not like I would expect you to help me out. In my defense, Pork, how many times have you ever assisted me with these? Okay, hear me out. How many times have you ever assisted with these? Starving bandits, almost all women, so that bodes well for me. That's fine. We can use them as fodder for now. How does that help? Most of them are male. They need, well, if most of them are male, they'll need feeding. Nope. Two of them. Just 2. Is that food gonna go away? Is that gonna go away? You look unwell, brother. I don't think it's gonna go away. God damn it. Hold on. See if I can fix that. Clear all dialogue locks and triggers. Nope. Hold on. I gotta save that. That's not gonna go away. Gotta put that horse down. That's what I'm saying. Save it and reload real fast. I just got here. I wanted to ask, how will you deal with prosthetics in this playthrough? I mean, if someone loses a limb, if they're still capable of fighting, they'll fight with one limb. If they are incapable of fighting, then I mean, we're probably gonna have to put them down. You know, I mean, what are you gonna do? I'll burn them at the stake. To be honest, that's probably what'll end up happening. I burn them at the stake. If they were truly servants of Okran, they wouldn't have allowed themselves to die or to lose a limb. You know, what good faithful servant of Okran allows themselves to lose a limb? That seems foolish. That seems rather foolish. Oh man, if he wants to have it worse, keep the women. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do yet. I don't know what we're gonna do with them yet. Where is the bar? They completely rebuilt stack, which honestly I think this makes way more sense than the way it was laid out before. But now I have no idea where anything is. There it is. There it is. Okran helps those who helps themselves. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Comments denigrating the Holy Nation are inevitable. Oh, it's going to happen, and I'll burn them at the stake because that's what a prop. That's like what I feel like the leader of a Holy Nation sect would do, especially somebody who's supposed to be like the alpha of the Holy Nation military, the go-to guy, the right hand of the Phoenix. Um, so sometimes you got to burn them. Sometimes you got to burn them. Somebody come get her. She's burning at the stake. Yeah. What mod are you using for the cities? I'm using a couple of them. Let me go down. I'll show you what they are. I am using towards the bottom. Hold on. Where is it? Holy Villages, Holy Fields, Reborn Cities, Vanilla Plus Architecture, and Holy Mines. And Holy Mines. Those are the ones. Are your mods not in the description? They are. No, they are. What quality is my armor? Standard. I only have it set as standard. He's got low stats and standard equipment, so that's there. What happens if Riel meets Beep or Plop? He'll kill them on sight. He'll kill them on sight. Oh yeah, Dawn Guard's in there too. I put the Dawn Guard in there as they were originally in the like the headcanon for the description of the mod. They were founded by the Holy Nation, by like a subsect of the Holy Nation that wanted to wipe out the Fogmen. And so while they are technically a separate entity, I thought they kind of fit the vibe, How are you going to feed that many starving people with only 200 cats? I don't plan on feeding them all, if that is the plan. I mean, to be honest, most of them are going to end up probably like dying, which is fine. They're fodder while I'm going to get some of my stats up and get some equipment that I can sell. Oh, Okran shall provide. Exactly. Okran shall provide. Okran shall provide. I think you should enslave all the shack. That's worse than death. I don't know. I feel like enslaving is like the typical Holy Nation route, like bringing them to rebirth and stuff, or the Holy Mines. Whereas I feel like Riel here, he's not going to be for that. He's a purger. Okay, he's a purger. All right, everybody, attack. Yes, Triangle Bandits, indeed, Pork. Indeed, your favorite faction has arrived. All right, so we're going to get our ass kicked pretty aggressively early on because we actually have not great stats. We're going to try to build up defense a little bit. That's what we're going to do. Build up defense a bit. We need to... yeah. This will work. We're actually surprisingly holding our own. Love that. Helps that we have the other Crusaders on hand. I also think the Knights of the Nine armor goes very, very well with the Crusader armor that I'm using for the Holy Nation. It just fits. It feels like a cleaner, more like respected version of that attire, and so I think it just flows really well because it was between Knights of the Nine and the Templar armor from Dragon Age Origins, and I ended up going Knights of the Nine because I thought that fit better. And I do not regret. I do not regret. All right. I'm gonna go over. We're gonna grab you. You would decimate my great Hiver library. It's true. It's true. Probably. All right. We're gonna give you guys some clothes. Pop over here. That stuff. It does look really good. Fits the Holy Nation really well. Hey, Bear! What's going on? What's going on? Does Okran allow cannibalism? No. Probably not. Okay, I'm assuming those ones are not for me. Congratulations. More join your congregation. What a victory. Oh, wow. Pork, you're being supportive, and it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off, Pork. I'm not used to this level of support from you. You're gonna cause a famine, pork. It's true. It's true. Pork's gonna cause a famine. Is that your goal? Are you trying to starve us out? Are you trying to starve us out right now? I have a feeling that might be Pork's goal. I have a feeling. Something tells me that the pork of crime is up to no good. You're using euros to not pay the full $2. Smart. There's such things as conversion rates. You know, it converts to it converts to $2 American, to $2 USD. So that's a thing. There's conversion rates. I don't care about if what is it, if you paid me 1,639 yen, it's like $10. It's $10 USD. So like it's not really skimping out on the paying it. It's all about the USD, my guy. Those are pounds. Sorry, I need to get my eyes checked. Yeah, as long as they convert, I'm good with it. He's pulling into a false sense of security for Bam Elder Beaks. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He's prepping for the Elder Beaks. You know what I'm saying? The IRS is never happy with pork. That's also probably true. Moses over here. All right, we're gonna take these. Pork's gonna summon the IRS, and that's the real fear. Indeed, indeed. I'm now attached to Demir and Gene. If they die, I'll really hate your guts. No way. One of them is named Moses. Yeah, one of them is named Moses. Didn't even do that. Didn't even do that. It's so funny. Good. It's good. It's good. Where's Jin's? Jin's a woman? Jin's is a woman. I don't know how that's going to go. We'll see. The dildo of Dono spawns rarely arrives lubed. It's true. It's true. Pork is actually pacing up and down just outside of Okran's shield with a backpack full of dust switches and Mato iron pipes just waiting for Hero. If you don't care about conversions, can I just use Iranian rules to spawn a ton of Elder Leviathans? I mean, if they convert to 100, they convert to 100. As long as they convert to 100, that's really all it comes down to, you know? If they convert, if you want to use whatever the conversion for Iranian rules to 100 USD, that's fine. I don't care. Long as it converts. All right, we'll heal up the Knight Commander here. Sorry I'm not here in the previous period. I've been studying and taking exams. What are we doing? We're starting our brand new Holy Nation playthrough at the behest of the good people. The good people. People have been asking me to do a Holy Nation run for a couple of months now, so I finally decided to get around to it. Okay, so now we're gonna go and continue to loot things, and fingers crossed we'll be able to get a couple of these guys outfitted with some decent gear. Just gotta pay attention to food too. That's gonna be a thing here soon. So many mouths to feed on day one. It's Pork's fault. It's Pork's fault. Have we named any of these Templars yet? Not officially. No. I'm going to per request. I'm going to be naming some of the members of the factions after channel members. It has been requested of me, so I'll be naming them after channel members. All right, so these guys are kind of fodder at the moment. We're kind of using them for the sake of killing some enemies and getting money. We need killing enemies and getting money. I think we're going to head over towards the border, see if we can find some dust bandits, and we're going to take out some dust bandits. Make me a priest? I shall. I shall. What's the plans for the future? Holy Nation Supremacy. We're going to be taking out the Shek, we're going to be taking out the UC, and then the end goal is to take out Catlon. I mean, it's kind of a genocide run, but it's it's Holy Nation supremacy, you know. Gottfried, son of Gottfried, or Godfried, son of Godfried. I don't know how you prefer me to pronounce it. I gave him so many flocks he forgot. He forgot he was there to get Griffin. I need money. I need money to get Griffin, if I recall correctly. I still need like 6,000 cats to get him. So I'm gonna have to, you know, get some cashola so I can get the Griff man. If I recall correctly, Griffin requires money, and I don't have money right now, so we're gonna do that. I do plan on taking out the like liberating the hub and probably living in the hub at some point. I'm not sure if that's what when I'm gonna do that or how I'm gonna do that, but I'm thinking about doing that. I am probably gonna live inside of a city for a little while I build up my forces until I end up building the you know the Templars for the fortress of the Templars. What are you guys? Triangle bandits? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, you guys stay here, stay put. We're gonna take you on. Goat freed. Good. Good, good, good. Free the goats. Free the goats. Where's the Knight Commander? Do we get burned at the stake too if we talk about anything anti-Holy Nation? No, not really. No. I fully expect the chat to be kind of unhinged during this series. It's not. It's something that I've already come to terms with. The chat's gonna be wildly unhinged. As long as everyone is, you know, respectful to each other and no one's being a twit, then I'm fine with it. You know, talk shit. It's good. It's kind of the fun. It's kind of the fun, right? It's kind of the fun. If you have any lore questions about the Holy Nation, I'd happily answer them too. I will say, I'm not like a fan of the Holy Nation. They're like, I find them reprehensible for obvious reasons, but I do think that people should hate on the other factions just as much, in the sense that like the Holy Nation is just the most openly honest about their feelings. But like the United Cities is just as racist and oppressive. The Shek are just as racist and oppressive. But the Holy Nation is comprised of humans, so we can identify them with them more. And as a byproduct of that, we tend to, you know, like we see more. We transcribe real life evils onto them, because we can identify with them more. They're not like a foreign concept to us, right? They're easier to make into the bad, like the worst enemies around, when in reality they're actually just as bad as the other factions. It's like how, you know, I love the Shek, but like, let's be honest, the Shek are fucked. They're never gonna win, you know, like they're kind of hopeless. Oh shit, knocked out already. That was fast. Part of it though, we gotta build that toughness. All of our boys are gonna get knocked out, and that's fine. We're wounded. My wounds, I'm wounding. All the factions are shit. It's all a matter of color consistency and corner nuts. Pretty much. Yeah, they're all shit. They're all bad guys. Like that's part of it. It's not who is more evil. It's what brand of evil are you willing to deal with. You know, they're all shit. They're all shit. All right, once we're up, I can heal. My brother in Okran, this is Kenshi. Everyone's racist. Literally. Everyone's a terrible person. This is Kenshi. This is Kenshi. Still unconscious, huh? Lay here for a minute. We're just gonna lay here for a minute in a coma, apparently. Allegedly in a coma. Do you have a first aid kit? Do you have a first aid kit? No, of course you don't. Who does? Who has a first aid kit? Any of you? You do. You do. So we're going to go over to you, Amari. We're going to go get your first aid kit. That's what we're going to do right there. We're going to go grab that. Grab that. Yes, we will. Come on. Go get it. Go get it. There we go. We're going to pick up the Knight Commander. And we're going to flee over this way, away from the foes. We're going to put them down. And then that will afford us the opportunity. Oh, God damn it. No. You get over here. Why are you fighting? That's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be fighting. You're supposed to be healing. I do think the Oakenites are especially bad. It's just weird because they are especially good to the very narrow cohort of people they represent. I mean, I think again, I think they're really bad, but they're just the same. They're similarly bad to everyone else, right? Like it's not. I think it's just easier for us to hate them because they're the most honest about it, right? The United Cities is racist, super racist. They frequently, wow, that was fast. They frequently mistreat hivers, specifically hive worker drones, right? Treat them horribly. They're considered like less than human, or well, less than humans, obvious, but they're considered they're shit. They're shit. They don't care about them. They are classist as hell. Instant party wipe. That's so funny. They're classist as hell. They only care about people who have money. It's basically the merchant classes on top, and everyone else is shit. In general terms, who uses slavery more than them? I mean, the United Cities' entire economy is based on slave labor compared to the Holy Nations, which they don't actually base their economy on slave labor. They use slavery as a form of penance, as a way to basically like try and redeem or rebirth people that they feel have been corrupted by narco. The philosophy of the Holy Nation is that by forcing them to work in the mines, it will purify their soul, and then they'll be reborn in the next life as a brother of Okran, right? Like they're wrong. Let me clarify, they're wrong, but they genuinely think that they're doing the right thing by getting rid of by enslaving them and putting them to work in the mines and stuff, because they think, oh, if they're gonna be they're going to be reborn as a brother of the of the Okranites if they die in service to the kingdom, to the Holy Nation. So, but like the Shek are super racist against anyone that's not a Shek, and they don't care if you live if they perceive you as weak, they'll let you bleed out in the street. They don't care. The United Cities is super classist. Super classist and not quite as racist, but still pretty racist, tolerant of racism, pretty racist people. The Holy Nation is racist and sexist, but like I think that it's spread across every major all the three big major factions. It's not they're just different flavors of evil. That's all. You let your congregation fall like that. They were fodder. I said from the beginning they were fodder. It's fine. Don't the Shek just bully you if you're not a Shek? Only because Asada won't let them outright behind. So in the same way that the Holy Nation under the 62nd Lord Phoenix has grown to be more oppressive and grown to be more intolerant, more misogynistic, more violent. They used to be, isolationists. They weren't, expansionist or violent in the same way they are now. In the same way that this is new for the Holy Nation because of the 62nd Lord Phoenix, the Shek Kingdom, prior to Asada taking over, were kill human on sight, fight humans on sight. They would kill anyone, any non-Shek. They attack them on sight. They're super racist. They bully the shit out of you, but Asada is holding them back. So there's been slight improvement for the Shek, but the intolerance and the aggression and the racism is still there. They're just not allowed to act on it. Whereas the Holy Nation has gotten a bit worse because they have to act on that intolerance, but it's present for both of them. It's present for both of them. Additionally, it should be noted that the Shek do in many ways kind of enslave their own people, right? The Holy Nation obviously enslaves people that go against the Okranism. The Shek Kingdom in many ways enslaves their own people as well, by basically saying, hey, you lost in battle, or you're a weak warrior, or whatever it may be. You're hornless now. You have no honor. You'll never get into heaven, and you're not allowed to ever fight and try to earn your way into the warrior heaven. Instead, you're going to act as a servant, and when you die, you'll never be able to achieve glory in the afterlife. Like you're fucked. And they force them to be servants in the merchant class, in the artisan class, and all of that stuff. Not that there's really much of artisans or anything like that, but they force them into a servant class, which is equally as fucked up, because you're basically just locking your own people out of heaven and treating your own people like shit. So every faction is shit. Every faction is shit. Are these closer to being second class citizens? Are you talking about the Shek servants? Because yeah, they're yeah, pretty much. They're not quite slaves, but they're basically like second class citizens. They have very little rights, very little freedom of movement, very little, pretty much anything. Like they're pretty much just treated like complete dog shit. Is there another bar around here that I'm missing? Is there? Yeah, there's this one here. I feel like there's like nobody in these bars. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Yeah, look at them. So I added some mod that added in some like animations for the people in the bars and stuff, so they'll actually like drink and eat and stuff like that. So, just little good stuff. They just sit there, they drink, they eat. Good, makes it feel a little bit more lively. It's such small things, little details like that, but they go a long way. They go a long way. Now I am trying to figure out where the fuck all the people are in this place. I feel like there's nobody here. A flat skin that can fight is still respected more than a hornless. Yes, but proving that to the Shek is difficult, and even then, a lot of the Shek don't believe you. Like the Krull's Chosen, for instance, if you take out, if you take out the Bugmaster, the Krull's Chosen will actually make a comment when they come to your base that, like, yes, they're challenging you because you're the guy who supposedly beat the Bugmaster, but they don't believe you because there's no fucking way a human could have done it. There's no, if you're not a Shek, that is. There's no way that someone that wasn't a Shek could have done it. There's no way. Like they think that you're lying. They challenge you because they think you're lying. So like they will respect you, but getting them to believe that you did it is really hard. The only reason that Asada and them end up respecting you is because they watched you carry the Bugmaster into the bar, into the like their capital. You know, it's a whole thing. So yeah, you literally have to take out a figure that's been terrorizing the Shek Kingdom for hundreds of years in order to be, viewed as an equal or treated as an equal with the Shek. Or treated as a respectable warrior, anyway. Yeah, I have no fucking idea where Griffin is. I have no idea where Griffin is. You could try Lively Bar plus updated interior bar with its compatibility patch. Bar looks awesome. I should take a look at it. Yeah, I wanted to do something that would make the sandboxing look a little bit nicer throughout the game, right? Like instead of just bars being, everyone's sitting down. Just like I added the city ones, and now the Holy Nation have farms outside their cities, which I thought was a really nice touch, right? Like outside the city walls, you have all these fields and rows of farm and stuff. I thought it was a nice touch. Good stuff. Bad Teeth, maybe? Yeah, we're probably going to head to Bad Teeth and see what's over there. Plus, it's good to just explore the cities right now anyway. Is my game bugged, or is it normal that berserkers at Berserker Village don't attack you on sight? They're just kind of chilling at their camp. No, it's pretty normal. They'll attack you when you go and get near Ghost. Ghost will make like verbal comments towards you, and that will initiate hostilities. But it's not uncommon to just kind of walk around the berserkers and not have them attack you. They'll attack you eventually if you stay there long enough, but it's not uncommon. It's not uncommon. If you get near Ghost, then the dialogue starts to initiate, then they'll pounce on that and start attacking. They'll pounce and start attacking. Yeah, I hope sandboxing is something that Kenshi 2 improves. I hope they add in like animations. Like if you're sitting at a table, I hope they have like 5, 10, 15 animations that you can cycle through like at random. Drink from a cup, eat some bread, fucking, people will stand there and talk to each other. Even if there's not like words coming out or like dialogue over their head, they'll have like the hand movements to indicate they're talking to each other. I just hope sandboxing, especially at your base, is something that isn't improved upon in Kenshi 2, because it's severely lacking in Kenshi, which is fine. It's not like the end of the world, but it's something that I wish was better. Something that I do wish was better. Oh yeah, all the mines have been reworked as well. Which is pretty cool. Honestly, they look way better. They make more sense, too. Oh, they animate eating the food in their inventory. Yeah. What's the goal for this one? The goal of this one is Holy Nation Supremacy. We're going to take out the Shek. We're going to take out the United Cities. We're going to take out the Hives, probably. Although we're not really hunting the Hives. They're not our primary threat. The Shek, the United Cities, and the end goal is to take down Catlan, too, and essentially save the United States, save the Holy Nation, the people of Okran from the Skeleton Menace. Yeah. Oh man. What's the name of the mod that changes the shapes of cities and villages? It's amazing. It's Vanilla Architecture Plus, I believe. It's in the description. All of the mods are in the collection. I put the collection out before episode 1 this time. Usually I slack on it for like an episode or two, but I had it ready before I started the episode. What do the armor and weapon stats look like? They're pretty good. They're pretty good, which is why I made them standard. Plus 20% against humans, 120 armor pen, point 0.9, point 0.1. I made them standard grade because I didn't want them to be too busted. But they are the armor and attire of, the knight commander of the faction. So they will get outpaced pretty quick, but early on they'll give us the boost to establish, the character as who he is. They do have decent downsides though, like combat speed, assassination skill, stealth crossbow dodge, all that stuff. So they're not they're a little busted, but they're balance busted, if that makes sense. They have aspects that do kind of balance them out, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Hello, been gone for a while. Quick question: will Scorchlanders be within the company? Yeah, Scorchlanders are not oppressed or what is it? Persecuted in the Holy Nation. That is a myth that was created by the community because they want to transcribe IRL racial tensions into the game. And so they assume that the most openly hated faction on Kenshi, the most openly xenophobic and racist faction on Kenshi, not only do they have to hate people for not being humans, they must also hate people because of the color of their skin, and that's simply not true. There's no evidence in-game, no dialogue, no FCS instances, nothing to indicate that. The Holy Nation has literally no issue with Scorchlanders. Literally no issue with them. The only piece of evidence that could potentially indicate that is the fact that there's a low population of Scorchlanders in the Holy Nation, but that largely has to do with the fact that the Greenlanders are what is it? They're the descendants of the farming folk, and the farming folk were in the Green Lands, the Greenlanders, and the Scorchlanders are from the hotter lands, the desert, and they evolved to be better suited for the desert. And so there's less Scorchlanders in the Holy Nation, but also the Scorchlanders' racial description in the game explains why there's not that many of them in the Holy Nation to begin with anyway, because they're a sub-race of people that have a high proclivity for freedom of movement. They don't mesh. They tend not to mesh very well with organized religion and rigid hierarchical structures that they're not in charge of. Like they like having freedom of movement, freedom of to do whatever they want. They get along so well in the United Cities because they boast well in economic circumstances as merchants, and they also are often to be in positions of power, high up authority in the United Cities. So it doesn't it doesn't offend their desire for personal freedom, because in the United Cities, if you're rich or you're a high up noble or in the merchant class, you have the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. Money lets you do whatever you want in the United Cities. In the Holy Nation, that's not the case. They follow a religious hierarchy, religious structure, and it just doesn't mesh well with them. Doesn't mesh well with them. They're nomadic people. And their general aptitudes for things like stealth and stuff like that doesn't mesh well with the United Cities either, because they don't behave that way. That's not what they do, That's why a lot of them are nomadic tribes. A lot of people use, the Flotsam Ninja as justification for it as well, being like, oh, the Flotsam Ninja, a lot of them are Scorchlanders. Okay, yes. They're also mostly women. And that's the reason that they left the Holy Nation, because the 62nd Lord Phoenix is an incel. It had nothing to do with them being Scorchlanders. It's because they're women. They're fleeing because they're women, and they are oppressed as women, not as Scorchlanders. This is a conversation that I've had to have a few times recently with people, like in comment sections, and people have tagged me and stuff on Reddit asking these questions a few times recently, which is funny that started to happen, that people will have been tagging me and shit on Reddit to settle lore disputes, which I think is really funny. But yeah, it's there's no evidence to suggest that the Holy Nation has anything against Scorchlanders. There's literally nothing in the game files. Most of Flotsam Ninjas are not just fled from the Holy Nation; they're also former slaves. So, yeah, well, that's what. Yeah, exactly. They're also former slaves as well. So, and a lot of them still practice Okranism too. A lot of them are still practicing Okranites as well. here. You're a drifter. Dude, I have no idea where Griffin is. He's probably in Blister Hill. I probably just didn't, like, look hard enough in Blister Hill. All right, so we're going to take those. We have, how we doing on food? We should probably get some kind of food. Food cube. Yeah, we'll get a food cube. It'll keep us fed for a while. All right, we're up to 991. Even Holy Nation outlaws are practicing Ogrettes. Yeah, they just, because they're not fleeing the Holy Nation because they don't like the Holy Nation. They're not rebelling against the Holy Nation. They hate the Phoenix. They hate the Phoenix. The current Phoenix is the biggest issue. Before this current Phoenix, they were isolationists. They didn't go, like, they were dickheads. Yes, they were still racist. Absolutely. But they were isolationists. They weren't going out picking fights. You know, they weren't doing any of that stuff, so. By the way, you can have back banners from mods. That's, I did see that. I did see that. Yes. Yes, you can have back banners. Good old, what is it, like the old samurai banners they would wear with the logo of their clans on them. Bloody hell varmints. This is how you can tell that he used to be a bumpkin back in the day. He says things like varmints. Damned varmints. Damn varmints. Wow, Blister Hill is like fucking farming, man. God damn. Who's over here? Who are the enemies over here? It's just, yeah, they're just killing a lot of raptors, but I'll take it because I can use this as an opportunity to get some cashola. Get some cash. The person trying to debate it about it said the Holy Nation is literally what Lo-Fi made to be the worst evil, paraphrased. That's not, I mean, that's not necessarily true. There's no clear-cut evil in Kenshi, right? I don't know why people, like, I don't know. I know why they say it. I just don't agree. I just disagree. I disagree. They're evil. I'm not saying they're not evil. They are evil. My point is that everyone else is also evil, so it's kind of hard to be like, these guys are the worst. Have you seen everyone else? Like, they're all bad. They're all shit. Two things can be true at once, you know? They're all shit. They're all terrible. Everyone's bad. Everyone's bad. I'm making my own business via patch for that mod with customizable colors and faction icons. Tech Hunters seem fine, fellas. Tech Hunters are... It's hard to give Tech Hunters morality because they're not really a faction that is organized in that way. They're more like independent contractors. So some Tech Hunters are probably bastards. And some Tech Hunters are not. There are some there's encounters you can have with Tech Hunters where... if you're like looting a ruin and the Tech Hunters find you, they'll be like, hey, that's my ruin. And they'll attack you and try to kill you for looting their ruin that they want. They'll try to kill you for loot. Not all Tech Hunters are nice. You know, the Tech Hunters can be bastards too. It's kind of hard. They just aren't organized, right? But they're bastards too. They can be absolute pricks too. The main reason for the planet's problems is the Second Empire. Yeah, a lot of the shit started with the Second Empire. People just think your choices in a game means that you're a bad person IRL. Yeah, because you can't. Some people for some reason think that you can't operate and play a game outside of your IRL morality, and that's ludicrous. It's a role playing game. I'm playing a role. I'm playing a role. You know, but whatever. They'll teach their own. They each their own. Tech Hunters are probably the most free. Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. They don't have anything holding them down, but they also don't have anything to like tie them together either, though. So it's kind of a mixed bag on that, you know. I have no idea where Griffin is. He's somewhere, but I have no fucking clue where that is. Apparently. Not here. Maybe I missed him back in Blister Hill. There's 2 bars in Blister Hill. Maybe I missed him. Head back up there. Head back up there. I have no idea where Griffin is. He's the first recruit that I want. It's the first recruit that I want is Griffin, and I can't fucking find him. Can't fucking find him. We've got about 70 people in chat right now, so I'm just letting people know. what the dealio is with the dono spawns on the side, in case anybody hasn't seen it. I haven't seen any other Kenshi YouTuber do this yet, and I've been doing it for a few streams now, but I haven't seen anybody do it. I instituted a thing for dono spawns to allow the chat to feel more involved with the gameplay, more connected to the gameplay. So at any point, you can spawn in enemies to try and fuck with me. There are rules in place where, like, if you spawn them in, I'm required to try and fight them and all of that stuff. You can spawn them in as enemies or allies, but you have to specify what you want them to be. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that they are enemies. All of that stuff. The list on the right will end hero, on the left will end Heroes Night. It very well can. It very well can. But oh man, add some difficulty, and the list gets updated. The list gets updated throughout the playthrough. Like if it gets to the point where it's too disgustingly easy, I update it to make it harder. It's meant to be challenging. It's also meant to, you know, be there to let you guys feel more involved. Hello, dude. This farm looks way better. I like that they walled off the church, right? Like you have, and this looks like an actual like little village now. It doesn't look like it's like one building, you know. It looks like an actual like little village with stuff and things and stuff. Do you think the 60-second Phoenix has Shekkorn in a search history? Oh, most definitely, absolutely, absolutely. I have no doubt in my mind that the 60-second Lord Phoenix is absolutely fapping to Shek, dude. The level of hatred. I also think, to be totally honest, his hyper aggressive like anti-women policies, where he's like, I don't want them out. They have to be covered. Like they have to be escorted by a man. All that stuff. And this is purely speculative on my opinion. And I don't think the Holy Nation actually cares about this. But I mean, they very well might. You know, given the circumstances, I feel like he's either super into Shek, or he's closeted. I feel like those are the only two answers, right? Those are the only two answers. Those are the only two like realistic answers for me. He's like, I don't want to look at the women. I don't want to see them out and about. I don't want it. Don't let me look at them. I'd rather have all the strapping young men walking around in full armor. Like it's I don't know, man. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me, but I closeted as hell. Griffin. These bars are fucking ghost town, man. I'm gonna have to double check some of the mods to make sure that they don't fuck up the. I mean, there's people in here, right? Like that Bard. It's Bard. Bard. Is he Bard, or is he a guy named Bard? That's the real question, though. That's the real question. Do they accept the marriage of clergymen? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know a lot about that side of stuff. We don't know. Crabcorn is not permitted. Crabcorn should never be permitted. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's horrifying. That's a horrifying concept. A horrifying concept. I don't even want to consider or think about that. Okay, Paladin's in here. Still no Griffin that I can see, though. Still no Griffin. Oh, there he is. Hey, Griffin! Griffin! There he is. Okay. Are Paladins a part of the clergy? I mean, the clergy oversees the Paladins, right? Like it's a religious military, and we've done it. Let me finish my conversation. We'll drop them in. Oh my god. Wanderer, 9,000 cats. Jesus Christ, I don't have that much. Okay. Here we go. Gutters. All them in. Right, I reloaded. Okay. Drop a 10. We got the bread weebs in here. We got the bread weebs. Thankfully, we're right in the middle of the bar, so we got backup for that, thankfully. We'll get some money, too. We might be able to recruit Griffin when we're done. Might be able to recruit Griffin when we're done. Much appreciated, by the way. So is Griffin gonna die because of this donation? Maybe. He's well, he's not looking great. He's not looking great. We'll try to heal him up. We'll see what happens. Come on. Are you gonna actually fight, my good man? Do we have I mean we do have the stuff, yeah. None of their stuff sells for like any decent amount of money. God damn. God damn. All right, let's recruit Griffin here. Or well, let's heal him up first. Got to prevent his death. I am also restricting my tech level in this. I will not be going past tech level 3 when we build a base. I will not be going past tech level 3. If I do, it's only going to be for buildings. Like, I'm not going to do, like, electronics and stuff like that, so... But I might do it for the sake of getting larger buildings to build, but that's the only reason. I won't be using any of the high-level tech or anything like that. Alright, so... I'll give you the meat. We don't actually need that. We got the food cubes. The food cubes. I guess we're selling these shitty katanas. Why not use sentient sands to recruit Griffin? That's actually a really good idea, and I am foolish for not thinking of it. That's actually a really good idea, and I am an idiot for not thinking of it. Is this bad Holy Nation playthrough or smart Holy Nation playthrough? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. A little bit of both. We're taking out the United Cities, the Shack, and Catlan. And possibly the Hive, but also, and we'll be following the doctrine of Okran in terms of our recruits and how we behave and how we deal with people. If people say something that's anti-Holy Nation, we will be burning them at the stake and stuff. But on the flip side of that, we're gonna try and be relatively intelligent about how we go about it. So just basic Holy Nation. I mean, to a degree. We're going to be intelligent, but we're following the dogma of the Holy Nation for the sake of the playthrough. Yes. For the sake of the playthrough. Yes. Yes. Do you think the Holy Nation is going to advocate racism against Hive soldiers and their silly goober helmetless heads? Yeah, we'll kill the Hivers. Yeah. Yep. Bro's robbing people for their weapons like I do use Slide Dog. Has to be done. It has to be done. And then we're going to sell these weapons to everybody. Although I don't know where the bartender is in here. Did he get knocked out? Oh, there he is. I was like, where the hell is this man? All right. Sell off these katana. These katanas. 6,275. We must put beep on a cross for them. Indeed. So are we going to be sophisticated bigots is what you're saying? We're going to be, I mean, we're a proper order of knights. We're militarized, but I feel like we're going to be militarized in a way that the Holy Nation is, even the Holy Nation is not, right? Like we're here with a purpose. We have our order of knights. We're going to get shit done. And that's, that's that, it's yep. Sophisticated. I'm not going to waste time shit talking my my opposition, right? I'm not going to waste time shit talking the opposition and calling them slurs and all that stuff. I'm just going to kill them, right? I'm not going to waste my breath on shit talking my opposition. I'd much rather just end them and get it over with. How about overthrow the Phoenix and also take over the Holy Nation? Maybe. We'll see how things go. The other thing, too, is I tend to have very little control over what happens in these playthroughs, surprisingly. Things just happen. You never know what direction my runs are going to go. You never know what direction my runs are going to go. So you never know what's going to happen. I may get accused of slander or heresy, and then all of a sudden we, things take a turn. I have no idea. Based on Okran's greenest pride or war camp wherever I'm thinking I'm going to make like an isolated fortress in like the mountains or like a mountain or something. I'm not quite sure where. Our primary goal to like target right now is taking on the Shet Kingdom. So I might make a fortress in the mountains in the border zone or something, somewhere out towards this way. I wanna have like a really well fortified like Templar fortress that they work out of, right? This is where they operate from. It's where they reside, all of that stuff. So You gotta at least drop religious one-liners. Oh, there will be religious one-liners. I'm just not gonna spend like all of my time spouting rhetoric, you know? Yeah, no, we're gonna have like a full-on fortress, multi-layered mountain fortress. I want to make something really nice. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. All right, so we have 7,139. Let's go. Let's go get them. Get them picked up. Where are you at? We're gonna pick up Griffin. He's unconscious. I'm gonna pick him up and throw him in a bed. Put him in a bed. The Holy Anti-Cannibal Crusade should be a good starter of the legend. Oh, that's a good idea. We should base up at the Cannibal Plains. If anybody remembers, I think it was during, what is it? My old base shorts that I did. Long time ago, I did the Kenshi base building shorts, which I really need to get back into doing. The tips and tricks for making your base aesthetic and functional. And in one of them, I showed a base that I made up in the Cannibal Plains that was effectively the Black Gate of Mordor, but it was the Cannibal Plains, and it was for the Cannibal Hunters. But that could be really a really cool place for a group, you know, a Knight of the Nines. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. The Anti-Cannibal Holy Crusades to start it out. That could be good. Cannibal Plains have no farming possibilities unless you have a fishing mod and make port fortresses. I'm sure we could figure something out. I'm sure we can figure something out. Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last. I'll figure something out. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Alright, so we're going to let him heal up. Where are my stats at? Sleepy time. Thankfully, I don't have to pay for beds at the bar in the Holy Nation because of my alignment with them. Okay, so we're going to have a conversation with Griffin. Griffin. I am Knight Commander Riel of the Templars of Light. I have been granted holy authority of conscription by the Lord Phoenix. I hereby conscript you into our ranks. It's my first Templar recruit. Shall serve. God damn it. Serve. It's my right hand and aid. Just tell him what's up. Just tell him what's up. We're no nonsense. No nonsense. Would you not want to save that for the Cannibal playthrough you intend to do? Well, no, because in the Cannibal playthrough, we're going to be Cannibal Samurai, and we're going to have a whole different motif going on. Whole different motif going on. Put that man right down. So are you going to be like the Knights Hospitaller or the Teutonic Knights, maybe the Knights Templars? It's probably, it's honestly, it's probably closer to like, the Knights Templars, like the Templar order from fucking Dragon Age, to be honest with you. Another Holy Crusade dressed in fancy armor. Fine, Commander. I'll follow your orders, but don't expect me to believe this changes anything. The stand still drinks blood all the same. As long as you follow orders and stay in line, that's fine. Just remember Okrin's will. Okrin's will shall be done. Now join my squad. So I switched back to DeepSeek 3.2, and DeepSeek 3.2 has faster, more responsive dialogue, but it's a lot harder to get them to join your squad through dialogue. Like, it doesn't prompt the command, which is really annoying. 4.0 is way better at executing commands, but struggles with displaying dialogue. So it's funny how those two kind of have a flip there. Kind of have that flip there. Interesting. Griffin's going to need to be the raiser of this playthrough. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Are you going to develop archers, train dangerous animals? So we have the Dawn Guard mod, so I don't know if we're going to train dangerous animals in the sense that we may think, but I will probably end up recruiting a couple of armored dogs. What mod is that? The AI talking? It is Sentient Sands, the Sentient Sands mod. Couple Black Dragon Ninja getting beat up out here. Nice. And we have armor out here that we can use to recruit, use to armor up, armor Griffin up, so that's cool. It's good. It's good. It's good. Not the concentration tower knights. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I mean, we're here to purge the non-believers. Listen, this is in fact a Holy Nation run, man. We're here to purge the non-believers. This is what it's about. This is where we reside. This is where we reside. We're going to heal Griffin up, and then we're going to go to the armor shop, right? Armor shop. We're going to get him outfitted with Crusader armor. What's up? I'm back after hibernation. Welcome back. Will you use Heisman Check as cannon fodder, farm/mines and slaves? I think that this particular sect of the Holy Nation is not going to use... I mean, we might use slave labor. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100%. I feel like we're a purge unit, right? I don't think they're going to be like, let's use them as labor. I think they're going to be like, no, fucking get rid of them. Like, really, I think they're a purge unit, and their whole thing is to kill the enemies. If I give you $1,000, what will happen? I don't have any money. I will. You'll depending on what you summon, you'll probably crash my game. But at that point, pretty much anything you want. let's be honest. Pretty much anything you want. Pretty much anything you wanted. We need the Holy Crusaders research bench. Research bench level 3. Yeah, so that's what we need. We're gonna take that. Does he already have it? He already came with its standard. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Came with its standard. All right, so we need Crusader armor though. We're gonna need some Crusader armor. 10 Elder Leviathans. 10 Elder Leviathans. Yes, 10 Elder Leviathans. That's the answer. The answer is 500 cigarettes. Gonna get some ciggies, mate. Gonna get some ciggies. All right. Well, then I guess we'll use like traditional Holy Nation armor for now until we can get Crusader armor for him. Reggie once said you can make a lot if you do. Hold on. What? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Much appreciated. Reggie once said you can make a streamer do a lot of things for only $50. That's not untrue. That's not untrue. That is not untrue. I got bills to pay and mouths to feed, guys. Listen, I'll do a lot of things. You know? What is it? I got 2 kids I gotta feed, you know what I'm saying? No, it's good though. It's good. What do we have for helmets? What do we have for helmets? We got to helmet our boy. Give him a helmet. We'll give him the Karate Zukin. I think that's fine. Yeah, Karate Zukin. We can't afford a Karate Zukin. Not a good one anyway. What can we afford? The answer is not much. Give a shit grade one, maybe? Come on, give us a shit grade one. That'll do. All right, and Griffin honestly makes the perfect little sidekick here because what is it? He's got the with radiant faces. He's got the Holy Nation tattoo on his forehead, which I think is really cool. Just works for him. It's a good vibe. He's got a good vibe when it comes to this whole thing. For a 101, he does an entire stream in the Trump voice. I think my wife would literally kick my ass. Literally kick my ass. And you know what? I'd probably do it. The best part about it is that she's not even home right now. She's in Vermont with her friends for a couple of days. So she gets back tomorrow. But hey, Porkage, what's going on? The Podkage, what's going on? Thank you. How you doing? Appreciate the raid. Appreciate the raid. You heard him, $20 is $20. He's unwilling to say no. I've been curious, would Sentient Sands impact performance a lot? I already have a lot of FPS drops in big cities. I haven't noticed any performance drop from it. No, not really. No, I haven't noticed any performance issues because of it. Not on my end anyway, but yeah, so she's busy, so she's not even watching, she's not even lurking right now. So if I was gonna do an entire stream in the Trump voice, now would kind of be the time. Right? Now would kind of be the time. Alright, we need to continue to get money, and it seems like killing river raptors is the way to go about doing that. Killing river raptors is the way to go about doing that. I also need to name my faction real fast. We are the Templars of Light. Nice. Okay. Baker Run, where you control a web of bakeries throughout Kenshi. So I kind of did something like that. It wasn't quite a baker's run. I did run a restaurant empire in my Nugget Mafia playthrough, and I was using it as a front to sell drugs out the back. But we did sell a lot of food. We were making food cubes and dust witches and selling them for a lot of money. I ended up making 1 million cats with that. Nah, that's boring and overdone. Do the toadies voice. It's to close the door. There's a pervert guy. I don't actually think I know that voice. I don't think I actually know that voice. Where are you guys running? Are you attacking somebody? No, they're just following the leader. I wonder if I can I maybe pull one of these groups with me, and then I can go on a little raid? Who's the leader? Are you the leader? Delivering slaves. I wonder if I can find... When's the new lore video? I should have it out by the end of this week, and I've also got a build video that I'm working on as well. So there should be a new lore video coming out by the end of this week. It's a discussion about Seto, daughter of Asata the Stone Golem. These frames. What is happening out here? Why is there... What's the travel situation here? You mispronounced toady. Pervert's not even close. I have no idea. I have literally no idea what you guys are talking about. I have literally no idea. So the baddest bitch in all of Kenshi. Yeah. We're doing a video on Seto. I'm doing a video as a follow-up to some of my earlier content. I did a video where I talked about obviously the origins of the Shek exiles and how the Shek are fractured. I did a video on why the Shek are basically doomed to lose even if they win. And then I've done a video talking about what is it? Just the Shek Kingdom as a whole, and I did like a couple hypotheticals and stuff. Like I've done a lot of content on why the Shek Kingdom is kind of just fucked, right? And I'm following up to all of that to now explain the one circumstance that the Shek Kingdom can actually succeed, even if they were to win their, whether they win or lose against, in all of their wars, and it's Seto. Seto is the only chance the Shek Kingdom has for victory. The only chance for survival and victory. That's it. But what comes after Asada, Seto, and even Bay and die of old age? Well, okay, so here's the thing. It's a well-known fact that in order for like societal change to take place, you need it to last for at least 2 generations. You need it to last for at least 2 generations. Because that's enough time for an entire generation to be born and only experience those changes. So Asada is starting the changes with, by instituting Bayan's, reformation policies. The problem is the current generation, the old generation, is stuck in their ways. They are never going to change. They're never going to change. Not truly, right? What you need is a generation born into the new system to see how it works, to be raised to believe that's the way things are done, and that will be able to institute it. So Asada is laying the groundwork, but if Seto doesn't take over as the next leader of the Shek, it will be for nothing. It will be for nothing. Seto is the only chance they have, and Asada and Bayan know that, which is why they're effectively sending her out into the world to become more worldly and learn how to be not just a strong fighter and to have the strength to take on and challenge Asada and become the new ruler of the Shek through the means that they respect, which is combat, but also because they need her to become intelligent and worldly and to see different systems throughout the world and how they function and how they work and institute and engage with those systems. Again, Asada is prepping Seto for that very purpose. Like this is the whole reason that she's that she does the things that she's doing. So it's a level of forethought on Asada's part that I find very interesting because like she manages to identify that like she is not she's not going to be the one to institute change. She's going to be the one to start it. It has to be her daughter to finish it. Has to be. There are smarter Sheks, but most of them are exiled for being bad warriors. I mean, yeah, there is, which is why they need a generation that doesn't do that. That's why they need a generation that doesn't do that. So, also she has to sacrifice herself to do so. That's true. Literally, Asada is raising Bayan to be a strong warrior with the hopes that her daughter will kill her. That's the hope. She wants her daughter to become strong enough to kill her, because then she'll have a legitimate claim to the throne. No one can question it and say that it was, they're defiling Shek tradition by just like appointing her as the next leader via bloodline or anything like that. She has a legitimate claim to the throne by beating her mother, but then she has to be smart enough to hold it and keep the Shek kingdom afloat. And her stats reflect that is the way that they've been going about things. She has a very well-rounded stat layout for someone who is, supposed to be a Shek warrior. She has stats in medic. She has stats in stealth and assassination. She has stats in a lot of pursuits that the Shek would consider to be beneath them. So there's that. Snapshot to the Knight Commander Riel cutting her down. It's true. It's true. Oh, new campaign. Sweet. How's everyone doing? We're doing good. We're doing good, Carrot. Doing good. What if someone else will defeat them all? Will the Shek follow the outsider? No, they wouldn't. Nope. They would not. I sincerely doubt they would. They will respect an outsider, but at the end of the day, the Shek will only follow a Shek. Sorry to ask again, is there any ranks within the Templars? I haven't decided yet. I saw your comment and then got on a tangent. I forgot to answer. I haven't thought about it yet. Probably. I'm not quite sure what the allocation will be, how that will work, and like what that will look like, but probably. All right, we're gonna go to the armor shop here. I want to see if they have Crusader armor in one of the stores here. I'm just trying to find proper armor for Griffin, because right now he's dressed in the old armor. That ain't right. That ain't right. It's just not right. No, it is not. Just not right. So, but yes, circling back to that, I will have that video out by the end of the week. I was hoping to have it out by the middle of the week, but my wife went on her trip to with her friends, so I've been like trying to work simultaneously and also like take care of my two kids and keep the house clean and in order and like all of that stuff and fulfill other responsibilities that I have related to the channel and things like that. So it's been a really busy couple of days and I haven't been able to sit down and finish it. I have the script done and the audio is recorded. I just have to get the footage and actually put the damn video together. I just haven't done it. Just haven't done it. Just haven't done it yet. Let's get you a chain shirt and some proper fucking boots, not these long boots. I don't know what the hell that shit is. I'm wearing Knights of the Nine armor, so that's kind of irrelevant in terms of the bootsies. Do we have like plated boots we can get him? Plated long boots. We have a couple thousand. Yeah, we'll give him the plated long boots and we'll give him a shirt. Crappy chain shirt. Ah, we can't even afford the shoddy chain shirt. A leather shirt, maybe? Yeah, we can afford that. Just get him something. Get him something. Fisherman playthrough when? The Fishman playthrough? Probably eventually. Probably eventually. Although that's tends to be more in line with like a challenge run, and that's more up Frankie's alley. Tends to be more in line with Frankie's playthrough style. Oh, we should probably rest up, actually. There's bar. Send them in here, have them rest up. Get up there. Thank God that we have, we get the ability to rest in beds and stuff in bars for free in the Holy Nation because we have 100% allegiance with them. Fantastic. Fantastic. I gave by default, we have 100% allegiance with the Holy Nation, and oh, I forgot to do it. Okay, well, I'll fix that. No, actually, I think I did do it. I just didn't, I don't think it shows because I haven't met the factions yet. I should have negative 100 with the UC and the, Shek Kingdom, so it should be just by default they'll attack me on sight. They should just attack on sight, which is cool. We got to build up stats a little bit, just a bit more. Gotta get swole. Gotta get swole. All right, we're going to head down into the border zone again, over by the hub. The going plan is to fight some dust bandits and build up strength there. Plus, the hub is filled with godless heathens that we will eventually have to purge, of course. It sucks that we need tech level 3 in order to build our craft our armor, but what are you gonna do, you know? I was watching Frankie's no repair bed run. Yeah. He was playing Pal World tonight, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm excited about 1.0. I re-downloaded it for 1.0, but haven't done anything about it yet. 40K playthrough went. I should do a 40K playthrough. There is a lot of 40K armor mods that would make. I don't think there's a total conversion yet, but there's a lot of armor like 40K armor mods that I should throw in here and just run with it. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. These more triangle bandits. They are. Triangle bandits are the worst because they have such fucking bleed damage. Their bleed damage is asinine, man. It's terrible. What do they worship in the United Cities? Well, they worship money for one. And then aside from money, there are some instances of Okrinism being practiced by select groups in the United Cities, like the United City Heroes and stuff. We have reason to believe they might be Okrinites, but it's not 100% confirmed. But we have reason to believe they might be Okrinites, which is why they're, you know, dickheads to non-humans. I want to stay over here so that way if they beat us, we're close to allies that may assist us, but also we can crawl to safety if we have to, or potentially get, oh shit, the hunters. No, we gotta move. We gotta move. We gotta move. Make the hivers into Tyranids. They're kind of like Tyranids. Yeah, that's not a bad comparison, to be honest. It's kind of an apt comparison. Engage in violence. Come on, man. You didn't even try to block that one. What are you doing? Didn't even try. Are there other faiths on Kenshi? I mean, I'm sure there is, but I don't think we know of. I mean, there's the preacher cult that worship the moon. And the crabs in a way have a faith tied around crabs. They have religious faith there. Oh, I have a fun little plan here in the next couple of days. Don't get your hopes too invested into it yet because we haven't done our testing. But this week, Muffin and I are testing the Kenshi multiplayer mod that came out. I've seen a lot of people say that it actually works compared to the last few runs where someone puts out a multiplayer mod and then it doesn't actually do anything. I've actually seen some people say, oh shit, they gave me a first aid kit. Hell yeah, that was nice of them. Look at that. I've seen people actually report this one works. So Muffin and I will be testing that this weekend. I mean, there's this week, and the hope is that Thursday for our Muffin Night stream, we're going to be doing Kenshi multiplayer. Kenshi co-op, baby. Kenshi co-op. Because the co-op mod seems to actually be working. Based on everything we've seen, there's definitely some missing features, but it's working. It's synchronized. And so the plan is that the hope is that this Thursday we're going to be doing, me and Muffin will be playing Kenshi co-op. Bruh, multiplayer, can the engine even handle that level of chaos? When we're going to do purely vanilla. Purely vanilla. Purely vanilla. So it's not a promise yet because we still have to do some testing. It's on the agenda. We're going to be testing it this week. But if it works, if we can get it to work and it's relatively stable, we will. We're going to play it together on Thursday for you guys on stream. So Kenshi co-op on stream. It's going to be great. It'll be cool for the guy who's developing the mod. Good publicity for him. I'll probably let him know in case he wants to jump in and watch and listen to the stream and everything. But also, as far as I know, I don't think it's been done yet. I don't think it's been done yet. So. We'll see how it goes. Setup shouldn't be too hard. I tend to be pretty decent at following directions. So, I got Sentient Sands running within like 6 minutes. So hopefully setup for this isn't that bad. So we'll see what happens. But it's quite possible we might be playing Kenshi multiplayer on Thursday with Muffin. Wonder how far you can get from the other guy before it shits. Well, that's one of the things we're doing this week is stress testing. We're going to get it working, and then we're going to stress test. Griffin, get up. Jesus, man. We're going to be stress testing. That's one of the things we're doing. So, keep up the great work. Keep up the great work. You have a good night, Red. I appreciate you popping in. I appreciate you popping in as always. To be fair, I can't even imagine what the modding community can do now since Kenshi changed the game, dude. Kenshi changed the game. Kenshi full-on changed the game. What are you doing? Are you starving bandit? Nope. Shaq, kick his ass. Keep on kicking his ass. Keep on kicking his ass. You starving fool. Plus, you'll give us something we can beat on to build up some of our stats. Nice. Nice. Batter him like a fish stick. Nice. Hit him with the butt of my sword. Knocked him the fuck out. Had to be done. Love to see it. Guy 2. Right now, we're in that early training arc where we're just trying to get our stats up to where we can survive and start taking on some opponents that'll get us some actual money. Who are you? Starving bandit. Okay. Beat your ass. The whole nation will give out first aid and stuff, but bars themselves from the technical ability to manufacture it. They're fine with buying first aid stuff from the Traders Guild. They will they can make basic first aid kits. They make basic first aid kits. It's anything higher than a basic one, they don't. Anything higher than a basic one, they don't. That ragdoll was phenomenal. Oh shit, what is this? Slave monger, slave traders. Oop, every good knight should have his vassals. Absolutely goated behavior. Goated behavior. Much appreciate it. Okay, so are we throwing these guys in on our side then, I'm assuming? I appreciate it. Much thanks. Every good knight should have his vassals. I agree. I just want to clarify, we're throwing them on our side. Or I drop them in. So a cloth bandage. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. They bandage wounds with hot water, and they do things like they would have done in like medieval, early medieval era Europe, which is largely what they're based from. So that makes sense. Ah, itchy leg, itchy leg. Okay, absolutely. Good. We'll spawn them in. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, Kenshi crashed. Happens. It happens. I'll spawn him in just a moment. Damn you, sir. Happens. Kenshi being Kenshi. No biggie. We'll jump right back in, hop in from the last autosave, and then spawn him right in. Probably have some type of herbal medicine, like in RimWorld. Yeah, it's probably like some plant or some shit like that, and like cloth wraps and stuff along those lines. Do the last autosave. We'll do an import too, help clear out some of the redundant stuff. Some of the redundancies. Wait for it. I'm excited to see what the United Cities look like when we raid them, because I got a couple of mods that fully just does it. What was the world event notification that popped up? Haven't seen that mod before. It's from Sentient Sands. Oh shit, we didn't even lose any progress. We're literally right in the same spot. It's autosave right before we dropped. Hell yeah. Love that. Love that. All right. It's the rumor system based on Sentient Sands, though. That is a lot more dust bandits than it's supposed to be. There's only supposed to be 6 there. I'm gonna have to play with that because that is not correct. There is only supposed to be 6 there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's double what there's supposed to be there. So I'm gonna have to take a peek at that. I think I actually know how to fix that without much of a problem. But we're not get rid of those. Dismiss those. Dismiss those. We'll kill the rest. We'll kill the rest. Kill the rest. Kill the fools. Use them as training. It's fodder. Oh, those who wish to work with us must earn their place. Earn their place. By the way, other than general genocide, do you have any particular order for them? I think the Shet Kingdom is probably our first one, right? Like, the war in Bast has been going on for 15 years. They're kind of in a stalemate. The Shet Kingdom presents, I think, the immediate, like, we should deal with them. After the Shet Kingdom, we'll probably end up dealing with the United Cities, and then we'll head on and deal with Catlot after that. So I think that's the goal there. Oop. Oop. There we go. Put you guys in the squabs. The squabs. Good. What about Flotsam? Oh yeah, we're gonna take out the Flotsam Ninja too. Take out the Flotsam Ninja too. So it'll probably go Shet Kingdom, Flotsam Ninja. Once the Flotsam Ninja are taken care of, we won't have as many like issues on the home front, and we'll turn our attention to the United Cities, right? Because the United Cities is arguably going to be the hardest fight in terms of the major factions to deal with. Just because they're so large and tight, like wiping them out is going to be a pain in the ass. So my thought is that we'll deal with the Shet Kingdom, we'll deal with the Flotsam, secure our borders, and then we'll take on the United Cities. I don't know what we're going to do about the Hybers yet. I don't know if they're getting a pass or if they're just not on my radar right now, but that's the going order right now. That's the going order right now. All right. So now we have some guys. Listen, so we have some dust bandits here, and I'm more than happy to start naming some of these guys after some channel members. So who wants to go first? Who wants Masashi? We'll rename some of them after channel members. Get that all sorted out. Let's start renaming. Start the great grand renaming. The great grand renaming. Who's Saiyan first? Love Saiyan. We'll drop Saiyan in there. Who else? Who else? Frosty, you want one? You want one, Frosty? Don't make me die. You might die, Saiyan. You might die. You might. It's quite possible. It's quite possible. Sure, Frosty. We'll go with Frosty. Oh, Frosty. Anyone else that we want to do this with? We'll let it go for now. If anybody else wants one, let me know. Logic, you want one? Anyone? Logic's my mod. You know, love Logic. I would join you, but with a name like Largan Limber. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Largan Limber is good. I'm good with Largan Limber. Largan Limber it is. Largan Limber. Outstanding. Outstanding. I'll wait for a woman to pop up. I refuse to not only be in the whole nation, but also a man. Totally fair. Totally fair. Totally fair. Totally fair. Um. Nice, nice, nice. We'll reserve a few for our channel chads, have you guys pick up this crap though, because we can sell some of the stuff. I'm sure get some money. Alligator suede belt buckle. It's true. It's true. Gotta get that suede belt buckle. I'm gonna be eaten to death. Oh, absolutely. Sane is probably gonna get eaten to death. I see no world in which that doesn't happen. I see no world in which that doesn't happen. I want to join you, but now do you really want me in the crew? You know what? I do. Give Riff Raff one. He asked nicely. I'll give Riff Raff one. I'll give Riff Raff one. Riff Raff will give you one as well. We're gonna put a space in there. It's Riff Raff. His name is Riff Space Raff. And then what was the other one? Karate. Cashin will become Karate. Karate. Fantastic. Would the Holy Nation allow women in a warrior role, or is that a unique thing the Templars of Light will do? I think that the Holy Nation will allow women, but they will not be armed. I think they will be purely martial artists. I think that the trade-off is that, like, Riel's like the women are not allowed to have weapons in the Holy Nation, but it doesn't say anything about them turning their body into a weapon. And so I think it would be cool to have like a small, like one or two like high level martial art, like Holy Nation martial artists that are women, that practice martial arts as a form of spiritual enlightenment, right? So they're almost like religious monks that become just badass combatants. It's a form of religious enlightenment. They practice martial arts to become enlightened. All right, so let's continue to collect their weapons and arms so we can sell them. Fist for fighting, it's the Holy Nation way. It's true. It's true. It's the way that it was intended. According to the Holy Nation, that's the way that they would say it. That's the way they would see it. If you get one, I'll lock my name there, Alexa. Good. Good. Okay. So basically, narco women in the ranks. I mean, it's part of a spiritual enlightenment. It's part of spiritual enlightenment. Okay. Part of spiritual enlightenment. Hero, have you ever made homemade pizza? Yeah, like constantly. Actually, constantly. Love me some homemade pizza. Make it all the time. Sinner's Gulch. That's an interesting name for the farm. I'm okay with it. It's good. It's good. All right, we're gonna sprint back to Bad Teeth and get some of these guys outfitted with armor. Now that we have shit to sell. At least I'm not stuck in Rebirth. It's true. Yeah, I make homemade pizza all the time. I'm sure I have a picture of it. Hold on. Give me half a second. I'm sure I've got a picture of one of the ones I've done recently. I cook frequently, as you guys may know. Some of you may be aware, but I cook rather frequently. It is one of my favorite pastimes and current times. Where you at? Oh, that was a solid one. I made a pepperoni, and then it was half pepperoni, half buffalo ranch, buffalo chicken. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Love making me some homemade pizza. So good. So damn good. Oh, here was another one. This was a 5 cheese pizza that I made. Yep, yep, I do love me some food. I am, in fact, a food guy. That's why I go to the gym, because otherwise I'd be an absolute fucking, absolutely tubby boy. What's the series going to be about? It's a Holy Nation run. We are a unique sect of the Holy Nation called the Templars of Light, and we are fighting to institute holy. Did I turn my graphics off? I did. Okay, I was like, why does my shit suddenly look so much different? It's because I turned my graphics off. I'm like, why did everything look so different now? Why is it running so smooth? It's because I turned my turned dust off. That's so funny. Do you make your own buffalo sauce or buy the pre-made buffalo sauce? Depends on the day. Depends on what I'm up to, how much time I have. And to help you guys cook more today, welcome today's sponsor, HelloFresh. I prefer Factor, to be honest with you, more than HelloFresh, but either way. Either way. Bear's been bulking for the last 4 years, just going even on calories each day. That's so. What is it? I used to be 265 pounds, and then over the course of 6 months, in 2021, from February to August, I dropped from 265 to 174. I was running 8 miles 6 days a week. I was lifting 5 days a week, and I was eating at a deficit of like 15 to 1600 calories every day, and I was fasting on Sundays. And I went from February to August, I went from 265 to 174, and then I maintained that until about last year. And last year, what is that? I started getting horrible like reflux and everything else, and we were also like getting ready to buy a new house and all that stuff. Um, and we started eating out more. So recently I've gone back up to like 190, like 195. So I'm trying to fix that. Why are we going to pay you money to spawn you allies? Like I ever want to do that? You don't have to do that. That's kind of the thing. You don't have to do that. Some people choose to do that, and that's okay. But you don't have to. You can spawn enemies if you want. They can be enemies, allies. They can be neutrals. It doesn't really matter. But you don't have to. You know, that's kind of the point. So if you're not a fan of the concept, you just don't have to do it. Right? It's like it's like going out to eat. You don't have to do that. You just don't have to do that. So. If you're wondering, you just don't do it. It's an option. Also, me getting older doesn't help. You know, I'm approaching. What is I turn 30 next year. I turn 29 later this year. And so as you get older, your metabolism slows down and all that stuff. So, I was sure the donation was just a way to pay for your downfall. To be honest, I mean, so here's the thing: it's designed to be a way to make my life difficult. However, if you choose to summon allies, I'm not going to tell you no, right? Like that's fine. But it's designed for you to summon it as enemies. But if you specify you want them to be allies, you're more than welcome to do that. You know. Um, Witness White Strake's fit. That's true. Yeah. Paladin White Strake, man. He's here. He's here. The fit. The fit. Okay. Be like me, summon both enemies and allies. Yeah, no, it's good. It's chaos, man. It's chaos. Chaos incarnate. Chaos incarnate. Chaos incarnate. You never know what's going to happen. And every time I get the little notification sound in my ear, I wince because I think this might just potentially be the end. Every single time. And it's really funny. Every single time I wince because I'm like, is this it? Is this the end? Is this the end? I just realized I sold their ammunition. It's fine. I'm not really worried about building up them right now anyway. Building up like an archer unit right now anyway. It's not on my priorities. Okay, so we have 6,000 cats. That should be enough to at least start to outfit our boys. Start to outfit them. Bro, water is two separate liquids. What? 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 Oh, man. Where are we at? All right, so it looks like until we can build the Crusader armor, it looks like we're going to have to go with the standard Holy Nation plate. There it is. Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. Yeah. The dust bandits have the. Oh, right. Because I have my faction. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. I created a faction color for this run, and then I just remembered it after he put it on. Kukris. Yes, they have Kukris. I know, Logic. I know. I did it just for you. They have Kukris right now. They're rocking the Kukris. Rocking the Kukris. All right. We'll get them outfitted in the basic Holy Nation armor for now. Nice. Kukris are good. Yeah, yeah. No, I weapon dissemination, I feel like, is just like a standard. It's basically just a standard. It's just a standard. It's just a standard. All right, let's go try to mess up some more dust bandits. Are you using sentient sands right now? Yeah, it's on in the background. Helps with the roleplay aspects of the playthrough. It's on in the background. It's there. All right, we're gonna head back down, continue our training against the banditos. The banditos. Head on down, get some dust bandits, get some of them. Sentient Sands taking a slight backseat a little bit this playthrough. A little bit. I'm still going to use it. I still like the roleplay potential. I think that it adds a bit of depth to the playthroughs. But I don't want it to be like the main component of every playthrough, you know? I like it because it adds some drama in the background. Also, the ability to make people join through dialogue and like use /join for like roleplay and stuff is always really fun. But you know, it's not something that I want to rely on. My stupid ass just walked right into that. And Rial is currently down and bleeding out. That's fucking awesome. All right, you guys all head over here. You go pick up. Go pick him up. Stunning. All right, every man for himself. All haul ass. Those bandits too. I can deal with bandits. The dogs were the problem. Or I can fight bandits. I don't know if I can necessarily deal with bandits, but I can do that. I have many hours of Kenshi and yet to play Holy Nation, so this should be an educational run for me. I'm glad. Listen, it's I've done it a couple times. I've done a couple Holy Nation runs in my time, in my tenure. I've done a couple. Griffin, heal up Rial. He got bitten by dogs. Got bitten by the dogs. Be a good opportunity to train them up too. Does anyone also keep a menagerie dungeon in their base where they collect enemies specifically so they can dye armors for you? I have the Dyer's Guild, so I don't have to do that. I downloaded the Dyer's Guild mod specifically so I don't have to do that. I sure prefer to use a weapon specific weapon usually, but the one I used to get is not Paladin Friend. Or just living stuff friendly, but Scream the False tends to hold my weapon. Ah, I see. Which I forgot which weapon he has. Does he have? Doesn't he have a? Scream the False. Doesn't he have a? What does he have? Is it a pole arm? I don't remember. I think it's a pole arm, right? He has one of the pole arms, right? The Nagi Naginata. I don't remember. I don't remember. Dyer's Guild is also nice because they're homies. That's true, and you can sleep there, right? Like the ability to sleep there is super fucking convenient. Super fucking convenient. Slave traders? Boo. The heavy pole arm. Yeah, it's the heavy pole arm. All right, so we are fighting and losing, but that's fine. We'll, we'll take this as toughness training. Hopefully, none of us will bleed out too bad, but Dane's over here with his I don't really know. Say goodbye to your freedom, boy. Who are you talking to? Oh, is it just some dude on the ground? It might be. Okay, well, we got knocked the fuck out. Dyers have saved me more. Well, they've saved my ass a few times. Yeah, they've saved my ass a few times. Is this a Holy Nation playthrough? It is a Holy Nation playthrough. Yeah, it's been requested for a while. People in chat have been asking me to do it for months, so figured I'd finally jump on it and make it happen. Finally do it. We are a specialized... The lore for this run is that we are a specialized new sect of the Holy Nation under the direct command of the Holy Lord Phoenix called Templars of Light, under the supervision of the newly appointed Knight Commander Riel. And we are going to... we are supposed to be the ones who take out the enemies of the Holy Nation. Who wipe out the enemies of the Holy Nation. And then next is Cannibal Samurai. Yeah, next we're doing the Cannibal Samurai run. All right, everybody heal each other up. Get that done. Stomach's dying. Get that taken care of. Yes, yes. Is everybody out of first aid kits and Cyan's dying? That's so... Cyan, you may die. You may die. I think we're out of first aid kits. Oh, God. Oh, God, the gall, the nerve, the audacity. Any of these bandits around here? Maybe they have one. Oh, they have one. Okay. Cyan. Oh, Griffin's dying too. Fuck. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. We got beaten up. We got beaten up real bad. Are they stealing your weapons? Oh, fuck. Did they steal my weapons? Oh, fuck. They stole my weapon, didn't they? You rat bastard. They stole my fucking sword. They only stole my sword. They didn't steal anybody else's. They just stole mine. What the fuck? Those monsters. Where did they get off? They stole my fucking sword. What? What? What dickheads? They took my sword. I needed that. I can't believe they took my sword. What the fuck, man? I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Is that the disarm mod? No, I'm not even using the disarm mod. I can't believe they took my sword. What the fuck, man? That makes me so mad. I'm so sad about this. I had no idea. I didn't expect it. Hit new game and tell us oops. 2 potential deaths in Robbed in episode 1. Absolutely Kenshi experience, yeah. It was such a cool sword, too. It was a cool sword. This is bull. This is bullshit. Oh, my God. They took my fancy sword. I'm pissed about it. And I think they were a roaming group of Triangle Bandits, too. I don't think they were, like... Is it you? Do you have my sword? No, you're enslaved. Yeah, I think they were a roaming group. Oh, my God. I'm pissed. I'm so pissed. I'm so mad. At least you aren't a shack. That's, I guess, yeah. One way to look at it, I guess. I'm so mad. They took my fucking sword. It's you. It's you. This dude, he's got my fucking sword. This slave trader stole my sword. He's right there. He's holding my sword. He's holding my fucking sword. I'm so pissed. This slave trader's holding my sword. I'm so pissed. Now you work for me. Are we being enslaved right now? Oh no, he's taking him. Okay. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. And give me your fucking... Give me your weapon. Give me your weapon. Somebody come get him. Where is he? Where is that bastard? I can't believe he took my fucking sword. I'm so angry about this. Where'd you go, you bastard? What's his health at? He's got full health. That sucks. That sucks ball. And we're gonna get fucking enslaved. Dude, we're gonna get fucking enslaved. We're gonna end up getting fucking enslaved. My father gave me those weapons. I'm leaving Sand on the ground right now with the hopes that they'll come over and like heal him. With, you know, obviously they're going to try and enslave him. I'm hoping that they'll start, yeah, Sand's being enslaved, so they're going to heal him, which is good. That's good. And then we can get him out. Get up and help Sand. No. We're letting him heal him. I don't have any health kits right now. I don't have any health kits. We're letting the slavers heal him. And then once they heal him, we can break him free. But right now, I'm more focused on that. So we're gonna let that happen. All right, it's a strategic move. It's a strategic move. Who's the fucker that has my sword? Where's he at? Where is he at? Where is the absolute shrill that has it? Poor Saiyan loses his lovely locks. We'll get him back. We'll get him back. Where did he fucking go? Where did he go? Is he the guy that's enslaving Saiyan right now? Because that'd be super convenient. No? No. No, of course not. No, of course not. No. They take me to Rebirth, I swear. I send him right to Rebirth. The jokes. Revenge for sword plot. Yeah, the plot has thickened. The plot has thickened, alright. We gotta find the douchebag that's using my sword. He's around here somewhere. He up here? He's probably up over here. Yeah, there he is, you rat bastard. There he is. Can I get a character named after me? I'm a Holy Nation scumbag. yes, you can. Let me deal with this sword situation. I'm appalled at this. I'm truly appalled at this. He stole my sword, and I'm upset about it. I'm angry about it. Makes me feel some type of way. And then he keeps running around. His name is Tashawn. Follow him as a job. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're following him right now. There he is. There he is. That's the guy. And I'm gonna pick my fucking moment, and then I'm gonna jump his ass, and I'm gonna beat his ass. We may have low attack right now as a byproduct of the weather and our equipment being shit, but I will have my vengeance. I will have my vengeance. Griffin is actively bleeding out, but that's, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I'll be fine. Gotta pick my moment. All right, so they've got Saiyan. Gotta get my sword back. It was given to me by the Lord Phoenix himself. I cannot lose the blade. Come on, somebody come kick these guys' ass. Come on. Run of misery and despair. How would you describe this game to people who have never played it? I would, distraction for the team. Yes! Abso-fucking-lutely. Distraction action. Distraction action. Drop some distractions. Hungry bandits. You guys, start beating his ass. Start beating his ass. I'm gonna hold back. I'll hold back. Nice. Jump in there, kick his ass. Keep on kicking his ass. Him specifically. Him specifically. Keep on kicking his ass. Grab the sword and fucking bail. Grab the sword and dip. Yes! Frosty, you're fucking goated. You're fucking goated. Absolutely goated. And I'm dropping another 2. More! More! Goated behavior. Goated behavior. Distraction action. These guys are all distraction action. I'm going to leave them to die. I don't personally care. But just full-on distraction action. All right, get the hell out of here. Fight! 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 I need to go heal Griffin. Need to go heal Griffin. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Griffin is bleeding out. We gotta go. I got a question. When you spawn someone for your team, can you keep them? I'd say it's a bit much, but it's your run. So typically, I say no. Typically, I say no. I made the exception early on with the Dust Bandits, for the sake of having like what is it? The early, just a couple of guys in the early game, right, to help solidify the run and get things moving. But typically speaking, when someone summons allies for me, it's for the fight. Once the fight is over, I'll dismiss them. So. Oh, shit. And they are now trying to enslave me. And they're probably gonna... Where is the nearest holy mine and or ruin? It's fine, it's fine. Damn slave traders. Nice. Fucking bopped his ass. Bopped your ass, too. I have such low health on my head right now that, like, one solid hit will knock me unconscious in this game. Yes! Okay, fan-fucking-tastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Hero, stop distracting me. I got a script, bro. Use the War Maiden mod. Put those 30. I feel like a Necromancer spawning limited time army. It's kind of like that. Yeah, it's kind of like that. There are wool hats in this game. What the hell is a wool Kenshi speak of? Probably, I don't know, probably like from the fur of fucking bone dogs or something. All right, we gotta go help Saiyan. We're gonna go pick him up and get him unslaved. Don't worry, Saiyan, you're not going to Rebirth on my watch. Not today. Some of our others are... Oh, they're all dead. They're all downed. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, don't worry, Saiyan. You're not going to Rebirth on my watch. Not going to Rebirth on my watch, good buddy. It's cold here. Gary, they enslaved Gary. They did. They enslaved Gary. All right. So this whole batch here is just gonzo. Just gonzo. You know, instead of spawning them into my party, I should have spawned them as part of the Holy Nations. That way they were allies, but I didn't have to pay attention to them. Note to self: when spawning, so typically in the Hyber run, whenever I'd spawn allies, I would spawn them as part of the faction because I didn't have any faction allies. I need to make a point that when I'm spawning allies, instead of adding them to my party, I'll spawn them as Holy Nations. That way I don't have to remove them later on, and I don't have to worry about them being permanent. I got to make a mental note to do that. Got to make a mental note to do that. Trade with you. Give you your boots back. They enslaved. I mean, they enslaved all of the all of those boys over there. And trade you. All right, and then heal myself. I don't have any medkits. That's fine. All right, we're kind of just waiting for some of our guys to get up then, I guess. There's a Dyer's Guild nearby, isn't there? There's one right there, yeah. Maybe we can pick them up and run them over there one at a time. We don't move very fast, but potentially. I now banish you lot to the fate of listless tech hunters. Indeed. 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 All right, we'll run to the Dyer's Guild, throw Griffin in a bed. Yeah, so now from now on, when I summon allies, I have to summon them as Holy Nation. That way I don't have to worry about that. What is the main source of income for the Templars of Light? Main source of income will probably be selling our Spoils of War. Spoils of War. Pizza gifting 5 subs. Absolutely fucking goated behavior. Glorious stuff. Much appreciated. What a lad. What a lad. I appreciate you. So would it be wrong to call this game an RPG? I don't play many games. I would say that it's a sandbox RPG. Yeah, it's a sandbox RPG. It is a role-playing game. Role-playing is actually a key component of the game. It's a primary component of the game. I'd say it's a sandbox RPG. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Be anyone ye crave. It's true. It's true. Yeah, it's a sandbox RPG. Oh, Largan Limber died. From limb loss? What'd you die from? Oh yeah, lost her left leg and bled out. Lost your left leg and bled out. Look at that. Oof. Oof. What a pose, too. And it's begun. And it's begun. More like Largan limbless. Yeah. Yeah. Pick up sand. Griffin, you get back here as well. Was a woman, so... I mean, it wasn't. It was not. 'Twas a man. I guess limb loss is a real issue this run. Yeah, it's gonna be a beast. It's gonna be a beast. Serious issue. Serious issue. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? To the paint shop. Once they get down there, we'll deal with that. Rub dirt in it. It's true. Take a salt tablet. Take a salt tablet. You'll be fine. Take a salt tablet. Eat some garlic. You'll be fine. Eat some garlic. You'll be fine. Drinking so much water right now. It's true. Drink all the water. Drink all the water. Plop do be delivering. He do be delivering. Alright, so put you in the bed. Put you in a bed. Griffin. And Riff Raff. Frosty, you can head back down. Actually, no, Frosty, you pick up karate. And then you run down here. Koki, good timing. You run down here as well. Riff Raff, get in the bed. Nice, 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 nice. Goal for this run is we're going to wipe out all of the enemies of the Holy Nation. I mean, we are a Holy Nation supremacist run. That is the goal. We're wiping out the enemies of the Holy Nation. The United Cities, the Shet Kingdom, potentially the Hybers, Flotsam Ninja, and Catlan. Catlan being the ultimate goal, right? The ultimate goal. Alright, how are we doing in terms of healing? Not bad. We're healing up good. Healing up nicely. Healing up nicely. Right. Griffin's as healed as he's going to get. Knight Commander is almost as healed as he's going to get. My right leg is getting worse, so we are going to have to bandage that up at some point. And Karate died of blood loss. My God. My God, it happened. I don't have anything to stop the blood loss, so there wasn't a ton that I could do about it, but I tried. I tried. In the end, I did. I did. Already lost 2. Look at that. My God. Okay. Oh, he bled out in the bed, too. Yeah, he lost his... Oh, my God. Yeah, he lost his arm and his leg. I'm definitely not scared of bleeding to death. I mean, that's a bad way to go. Look at him, too. My God. My God. I knew I was putting my name in danger. I mean, yeah, it happened. It happened. You maybe have, No, they do not. No, they do not. Alright, Sand, go ahead and take your weapon back. We're going to have to go get some of those. Koki, get over here. How you doing? How are you doing on your travels? He died very painfully in a bed, in his sleep. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. Bled out in his sleep. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. Terrible stuff. And we are also getting hungry, too, so we're going to have to deal with that momentarily. We'll run back to stack and deal with it there. That shows why I don't play Holy Nation. Yeah, listen, it's gonna be a tough run between the potential for people to spawn in some serious monsters, to screw me over, in conjunction with the restrictions that this run has, the tech restrictions, the limb restrictions, all that stuff. It's gonna be a tough run. It's gonna be a real tough run, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And we're gonna make it happen. Am I eating food? No, I'm not. All right, so we need food for Griffin and for Riel. I should save it too. Nice. Dab up the Holy Phoenix while carrying severed head of a Gargler King. It's true. Tech 3, right? Yeah, Tech 3 is our limit. Tech 3 is our limit. With the if it depends on what buildings are accessible to us with Tech 3, because there are certain buildings that are only available that we may end up wanting to use. As long as I can get access to all of the buildings I need, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Carry bodies for strength. It's slower though. What is it? My encumbrance was originally heavy. The armor and stuff we're wearing was helping out quite a bit with that, but we're up to 16 now. Yeah. Oh, nice. They gave us bread. They gave us bread. Good. We can use some of that money to get some fucking healing supplies. Mechanical shop. There's a general shop around here, right? Headgear shop. Armory. General shop. That's what we need right there. Right there, right there. All right, we need medical supplies. That's what we need. Medical supplies. Do you have anything? Couple basic ones. Not fucking ideal, but it will do. What's that? Camping supplies. Hello. Whole bunch of different things needed to set up a camp. Do not even try to put it all together. You will certainly forget something. You better trust professionals to buy these supplies from the store. What? Okay. Fine. Yes. Saying you're toting the camping supplies. I don't actually know what that entails. I have a camping mod on that adds camping stuff, and I haven't even looked at it. What does it add? What does that even add? Aerial site, camping spots, campfire. Yeah, what is the fuck is the point of camping supplies? What does that do? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. From all the pets Kenshi had to offer, boneyard wolves are the best for me. Indeed. Indeed. The true chosen one allies of the utmost respect and celebrity status are not questioned about their peeling machines and prosthetic limbs. I'll have you know that we aren't going to be using the peeling machine because that's skeleton barbarism. We're going to be burning people at the stake. Okay? Burning people at the stake. That's from the advanced camping. Pretty good mod, but you can build entire camps without converting them into bases so you don't get raided, and you can build tents to protect from acid rain. Interesting, interesting. Interesting. I only got it because it was a requirement for one of my my overhauls that I have on. There's no reason that I have it. So interesting. Good to know. Good to know. You could use the Fogman to execute people. Oh no, we're gonna be burning people at the stake. I have a mod for it. I might as well use it, right? We have a mod for burning people at the stake. We're gonna be burning people at the stake. You can't talk me out of it. I'm sorry, you can't talk me out of it. Burning people at the stake. Burn them all. Guy looks bored as hell. Looks bored as hell. All right, we need like some cheap food, some meat or something. Meats. Arby's. We have the meats. Griffin, take some of those meats. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. There's a whole ecosystem of primitive camping buildings in the workshop if you want to start from the ground up. From ground zero in the nature of a playthrough one day. Interesting. Interesting. Can my next character be named Firm? And can his main duty be to be the steak burner? I'm for it. I'm for it. Cooks the cannibal. Cook them all, man. Cook them all. Cook them all. Show them what for it mean. Cook them all. Cook each and every one of them. Each and every one of them. You know what I actually need to do? We need to go back to Blister Hill because I need to talk to the Phoenix. That's what I need to do. I need to talk to the Phoenix. I need monk robes. Let me guess, this mod doesn't make the vanilla Holy Sinners Torch function as a corpse disposal either. No, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. No. Nope, I do have Beak Thing statues that function as corpse disposals, though. That's a thing. That's an option. Optional, right there. That's what that is. I'm giving options, and that's one of them. Oh, man. What's going on right now? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I've talked to the Holy Lord Phoenix because I'm pretty sure I can get the ability to get some of these guys to follow me. Like some of these factions to follow, like patrols to follow me. The reason why I want the patrols to follow me is because I can use them to go fight some slightly more dangerous enemies so I can get some gear, get some money to get some gear, which is, obviously the prime directive right now. Are those bone dogs? They are, yeah. We're going to stay the fuck away from that. They're going to eat me. Turn me into putty. Silly putty. Pop me out as a stool on someone's lawn. Yeah, I really like what the overhaul did with these farming towns and stuff. They don't just look like one small house anymore. They actually look like small little villages. Couple people here, couple buildings. Like it's an actual place that people fucking live. And they wall in the church, which I think is a really nice touch, that they wall in the church. Find that to be a very nice touch. Yes, the character can be named after you. I'm going to be being much more diligent about naming characters after, like, channel members and stuff this run. Much more diligent. I'm pretty sure he's a traitor. All right, how many optimization mods are too much for Kenshi? My PC's a little slow. Should I have like one or a few? Would a few be okay for performance speed? I mean, as many as you feel like you need. Additionally, I always recommend that you get what is it, Razer Cortex, because it frees up background RAM, which can severely assist with your game's performance and how everything runs. Provided that you don't get bottlenecked, but it'll free up GPU space, GPU and RAM and all that stuff. So, would recommend Razer Cortex running in the background as well. But I mean, there's not really so much thing as too many performance mods. It's whatever works best for you. Whatever works. Yeah, whatever works best for you. Well, you get the white gorilla with. Is there? Hold on. Now there's a cavalry assault mod. Where you get white gorilla with armor. I've seen the cavalry assault mod. And I've also seen the white gorilla with armor. I've also used the white gorilla with armor in my my dwarf run, if you remember, or if you've seen it. Probably everything uploaded from Scar. The guy has made magic with Kenshi Performance. Yeah, he's been pretty fucking helpful with Kenshi Performance for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, Phoenix. I'm fucking scatterbrained as hell right now. Scatterbrained as hell. All right, we're gonna talk to the Phoenix, to see, because I think he said he wanted to chat with me anyway, because we have a 100 relation with him. So I'm pretty sure we can chat with him. Little chit chat, little discussions with the Phoenix, with the Holy Lord Phoenix. Where you at? Where you at, Phoenix? There you are. All right. The Lord of Right recognizes your good deeds, holy brother. The Lord sees all. Virtue is in your destiny. It's my own. We are united. Our paths of greatness. For change and goodness come. Emotions for you to come closer. He gives you a bear hug and squeezes you tight. There's a potent smell of vegetables. He presses a thumb to your forehead. Bless this one, Holy Father. Protect him from all that may harm his spirit and body. Bless this one, Holy Father, my own brother. Here, take this gift from you, the chalice of fire, the beacon of light. May it ward you in the darkness wherever your journey may take you. Nice. And now, I'm pretty sure that Jesus Christ, the thing is, god damn, I forgot about the cat. I forgot about the money. Holy shit. Said to have been forged with the sacred flame for the 47th Phoenix himself, given to one personally blessed by the Phoenix personally, and was named the champion of light. Hey, that's me. It seems like just a standard cup, but it is very shiny. Good to know. We can go sell that bitch and get 30,000. Completely forgot that was a thing. But that'll help fund our initial, fund getting us some food and also getting some of our guys some better equipment. in the form of weapons, because we need weapons, something fierce right now. I can also talk to you. I want to see what happens if I talk to you. Let me chat with you. What do I have for options for you? Sorry, I have to go. No, nothing. All right. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. To sell it is to put value on the Holy Phoenix's love and quantifiable and exchange value. I mean, we need to fund. It was given to us. It was given to us as a gift for the purposes of funding our funding the Templars of Light. That's all it is. Okay, we were marked as a champion of light. It's meant to fund our holy order. He's giving it to us in exchange to fund our holy order. That's all. That's my headcanon for it. That's why we're able to sell it. We need money, damn it. We wait till 6 o'clock when the shop's open. Now we gotta wait for the shop to actually open. Any second now. There we go. There we go. Essentially a gift voucher for $15,000. Kind of, yeah. Kind of. Could the Phoenix ever be twin boys? One of them would have been born first, so no. Not theoretically, no, because it's the firstborn male becomes the Phoenix, right? So twins are born in order. Trust me. I know this. I have twins. One of them would have been born first. So, yep. They'd kill the other, right? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So those I don't actually need those. Thought I might, but I'm not going to. Yeah, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Excuse me. Ah. The real gift from the Holy Phoenix is the holy document that allows you to hire paladin merc squads by showing paperwork alone. Indeed. Indeed, that would be the real gift. If they're identical, I mean, I don't know, maybe they use them as a body double. Maybe they'd use him as a body double. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Wouldn't be a terrible idea. Give the Lord Phoenix a body double. Any more of those? 12,000. These are all good quality. I don't have enough money to outfit them all with good quality. This is unfortunate, but I don't want to give them these shitty ones either. What did I give you? I gave you a Catan Model 1. Gave you a Catan number 1. All right. Yeah, sure. Fine. Fuck it. Why not? What do you guys have? You have a horse chopper, and you have that. Even these shitty ones here that are rusted by Two Truth are not great. Not great. Did you ever try to take over the world mod? I have not. I have not tried to take over the world mod. I was going to, and then all of the initial reviews for it said that it was really unstable, really crashy, really buggy, just not in a playable state at the moment. So I put it on hold. Put it on hold. That'll do. We'll give you guys combat cleavers. Combat cleavers. That'll do. Combat cleavers for days. I'll have to give you a shitey one, Koki. That's fine, though. Yeah, we'll give you a shifty combat cleaver. Maybe, if we can find one that's not fucking ridiculously expensive. Jesus. 7,000, 7,000. I like how the rusty variants sometimes are costing more than the non-rusty variants. What the actual fuck? Nope. I think we may be SOL on that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got some of our guys outfitted with better stuff. We gave Griffin and Saiyan these giant fucking, giant blades, giant swords. Giant swords. What is the strength requirement on this? 0.86 blunt times 40. What's the math on that? What is the math on that? 0.86 times 40, 34.4. So he can almost use it at effectiveness. It's not bad. Not bad. The holy penetrators, indeed. Indeed. Okay, well, they've got that down. We're going to use the rest of the money that we got from that to get some food. Fill out our inventories with food. Saying you can carry the food. But sir, this rusty blade is an antique. It's one of a kind. Yeah, it's one of a kind, but it's not going to do us any good when we're staring down a shack who wants to turn our insides into our outsides. 3 ration packs. That should be enough to keep us afloat for now, plus what's in the Knight Commander's inventory. That'll do. That'll do. What's the lore here? A Holy Nation roleplay? Yes, we are a unique new sect of the Holy Nation known as the Templars of Light, working as the right hand of the Holy Nation for the purposes of dealing with the enemies of Okran. We're going to be the elite force of the Holy Nation. The elite force of the Holy Nation. Okay, so let's see what we can do now. The military base. Well, let's head over towards the United Cities real fast, because sometimes you can catch skirmishes on the border with samurai. That armor fits the sword so well. I agree. Listen, when we have the Crusader armor, this sword will fit super well. Super well. Once we have the Crusader armor on them, it's going to look great. It's going to look great. And it blends so well with the Knights of the Nine armor, too. Everything about it just blends very well. Blends very, very well. So I think we're going to go Crusader armor, but we're not going to have the helmets. I think we're going to go with the chainmail hoods instead. I think that it works better. Who are you? No faction, Welsmo. She's unaccompanied. We have to deal with that. She's unaccompanied. Can't be done. Unaccompanied. It's not me. It's the role play. I have to do it, guys. I'm sorry. She's unaccompanied. Plus, she probably has gear that we can take and sell. Narcos agents, literally, exactly. Agents of narco and whatnot. Something, agents of narco. Clearly here to propagandize and spread falsities. See, they were coming to kick her ass too. See, yeah. They were coming to kick her ass too. Had to be done. I know it's for the roleplay, but damn, I'm going to hate every single character in this one. That's kind of the point. Right? Like, there's nothing wrong with hating every character in this, because none of them are good. Knight Commander Riel is not going to be a good character. Like, there should be no thought that he's going to be like a morally good or justified character or anything along those lines. He's a piece of shit. Okay? He's bad. He's a bad man. Something, women are bad, yea for Okran, praise the Holy Lord. Exactly. No, he's a bad man, right? We're doing it. This is an evil playthrough. We are a bad man right now. Knight Commander Riel is the worst of the Holy Nation. The worst. The worst of the Holy Nation. He's arguably almost as bad as the Phoenix, if not worse, because he's going to. I think he's probably just as bad. I feel like Riel would get picked for being rigid with rules and a strong fist. That's in his description. He's unrelenting. He does not tolerate insubordination, failure, or weakness. He refuses. If you show a sign of weakness, insubordination, or you fail to live up to your task, or you speak in any way that is considered ill about the Holy Nation, he will execute you. He will throw your ass on a stake and burn you. Doesn't care. He's a uncompromising beacon of death in the Holy Nation. And that's the way that it is, So, not a good guy. You're allowed to hate the characters, as you should, because they're bad. The Holy Nation succeeds. Stobe comes back, reborn as a human man, and descends upon Blister Hill and confirms all the Holy Nation beliefs and wipes out the skeletons from existence and changes back non-humans. Changes them back, frees them from the shackles of obscurity and violence. It's true. I was a Holy Nation implant this whole time. Holy Nation sympathizer. Holy Nation is bad? No, they're not inherently bad. Everyone's bad. They're not as bad as everyone else, right? Like, the Holy Nation is bad as everyone else, right? Everyone's bad. I like this arm of Okran way more, honestly. It's not as long and unnecessary. It's still got the kill box, but it's tighter. It's way tighter. And it's all... Imagine this whole place being loaded up with people on crossbows. This is honestly way more scary. Way more scary. I like this Arm of Okran way more, and it's kind of got like a Mighty Gate feel, right? Like the double doors with the Phoenix statues. It's honestly, I like this Arm of Okran way more. Oh, I mean Okran's shield way more. Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's a good entryway. Very Are you a nomad? Yeah. Tight kill box. Nice. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. This is really good design. This is really good design. I like it. All right, let's see if we can find what is it? There's usually some roamers around here that we can hit. All right, sometimes there's some roamers of some samurai squads or some UC squads. How in depth are you going to go with the city? Is it going to be a pure military, or you're going to have divisions and citizens? I haven't fully decided yet. That's one of those things where I'm kind of just waiting, waiting to kind of see what happens. Waiting to see kind of what happens, where we go, and all that good stuff. Oh, acid rain, dip out of there. We don't want any of that right now. Get out of that. We ain't prepped for that. No, we're not, good boy. No, we're not. Who are you? Mercenaries? Mercenaries. I don't know if we would we'd like mercenaries or not. I mean, probably not. They're anti-holy nation, but they also have way higher stats than us right now. Oh, you know what could be a good move or a potentially terrible move? We'll see either way. Let's head up into Bast. Let's head up into Bast. The Knight Commander seems like he'd be into brutal collective punishment in case of failure. Shit like the I can't fucking read tonight. And other brutal forms of fear-inducing punishment make the soldiers fear their commander more than their enemy, kind of thing. Yeah. That's exactly the way he is. That's exactly the way he is. For those, if you do your job and you do it well, he will treat you very, very well. He will treat you very, very well. If you fail to do your job, if you fail to live up to the expectations of Okran, you're in for a rough fucking time, dude. You're in for a rough fucking time. I'm about to bring these boys up into Bast to train in the heart of the conflict between the Holy Nation and the United Cities. It's something that I say I'm going to do in every playthrough, and then I almost never do it. But this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Were you random ninja? Really good stats though, but he's a hybrid. He could probably beat all of our asses, to be honest with you. I don't know if we could collectively take him down. Will you have public executions on your own soldiers? Say your general fails to defeat a battle and comes back dishonored. Is he killed in the streets? Yes, he is. He'll be burned at the stake. Burned at the stake. Day one of this whole nation playthrough. We're weak. Let's go to Bast. We're gonna train up in Bast. We're gonna show these boys what real conflict looks like. So they're gonna learn, right, in the heart of the conflict, right? The way that they will achieve proper skill in battle is to obviously train in the heart of the conflict, right? This is what war looks like, boys. Get ready for some PTSD. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so the United Cities is hostile towards us immediately, which is good. Gotta strengthen these boys up. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This is not what I meant. We're not ready for that. I was hoping to get near some allies first. Okay, all right. Move. Yeah, I was hoping to get near some allies first. They're going to witness it for sure. Witness me! Witness me as I ride shiny and chrome to Valhalla. Holy Nation, there we go. Brothers! It's all right. We just got to get their attention. Just got to get their attention. Come on. Griffin, it's up to you. Come on, Griffin. Griffin! There we go. The allies are coming. They're coming. The allied forces are coming. Good, good, good. There we go. Overwhelm them with sheer numbers. Overwhelm them with sheer numbers. Bust thy chops with sheer numbers. All right, Saiyan is in bad shape. He might lose an arm. That would be really bad. That's fine. I love doof warrior seeds. Once these guys, we should get some recovery going on here. Once some of the fighting has ceased, but that's fine. These guys typically have decent healing kits on them too. What we can do is we can get one of them downed, and once they're downed, we can move in and have Griffin start healing up. Turn into one-arm Saiyan. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. Absolutely batter their asses. Right there. Go, 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 go. Okay, well, it's good enough. Passive, heal. Do your job. Go heal. You too. Medic. Medic. Heal up Sam before he loses an arm. We'll loot the bodies afterwards. Good, 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 good. Saying, how's your arm looking? Much better. Much better. How are we doing? All right, saying, get back into... I'm not saying... Griffin, get back in battle. Get back into the battle. Crush them. Crush your enemies. Drive them from your lands. Feel the lamentation of their women. That... yeah. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Yes, amputees can evolve into base employees. Potentially. Potentially, yeah. Potentially. No, you're on passive right now. You're too weak to do that. You gotta heal yourself up, too. Good. Griffin's on combat. Koki. Head on over here, my good buddy. You will survive. He will survive. He will survive. Just overwhelm them with sheer numbers. Sheer numbers. Looks like Griffin's going to end up being one of our powerhouses. He's developing those combat stats quite nicely. Receive the basic first aid kit. Nice. Nice. I'm saying I need you on Medic 2. Do you have any medic kits on you? You do, yeah. Protect allies. Good. Koki, you do not need to be in a fight right now. What are you doing, dude? You do not need to be in a fight right now. Grab all the medical supplies we can. Get up over to your Frosty. Yeah, I mean, they fucking trounce these samurai. Just sheer numbers is what it is. They have better stats and better gear, but they have sheer numbers. With the attack slots that I have on, they can't keep up. They overwhelm them with sheer volley of attacks. Which is kind of the Holy Nation's motif, to be honest with you. Kind of the way they do things. You up, Griffin, go pick up... not follow, go pick up Frosty. Oh no, Frosty's right there. Okay, they're fine. Alright, Koki, go over here. Saying your arm is all fucked up. You're... the Phoenix prefers men with both arms. Turn pages in the only book, the Holy Flame. It's true. It's true. He prefers his soldiers to have both of their arms. That way they can turn the page on the great holy book. On the great book. All right, we just need Frosty to get up, so we're gonna carry Frosty here, and we should say this watchtower is one of ours. Should be able to go rest up over there. Let's head over, check the bodies. Okay, I gotta check the bodies. Make sure we're checking the bodies. Loot the bodies, loot the bodies. All right. We're going to take some of these weapons because we can sell them. Yeah. Sell the weapons of the enemy to make profits to kill the enemy. It's brilliant. Brilliant strategy. 10 of 10 award-winning MVP game strat. Something, something, something. Faction uniform. Oh, you know, actually, I think there's a way to undo that, right? Isn't there a way to undo that? You have to, like, put it, or drop it on the ground, maybe? Frankie told me there was a way to undo that one time. I don't remember what it is. How to get rid of the faction uniform tag. I think it's, what is it? Maybe it's, pick you up. I'm determined to remember how to do this. I knew by selling and reopening the shop, changes the stolen tag. That could do it. That could be it. I would say there's definitely a way to do it. I just don't remember what it was. Loot. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's fine. We'll deal with it later. All right, we're going to have some of our guys engage in this glorious combat. There we go. Take all of your first aid kits. We're going to need those. Sell the enemy weapons to be able to buy new, better weapons from Longan. Literally. Literally, though. That's how it works. Those are cannibals. Those are fucking cannibals. That is a big group of cannibals. That is the Meat Lord's Horde. That is a large grouping of cannibals. Where the hell is all the paladins? There was a massive squad of paladins here, and now I don't see any of them. Not as many of them, but yeah, this group's about to get fucking mauled by cannibals. I don't know how many of them they're going to be able to take down. We should get the hell out of here before that becomes a problem. Get out of here before they start carrying bodies away. United City Samurai. Ah, motherfucker. Well, and he's down. That sucks. Griffin, do the heavy lifting. This is what you're here for. God damn it, right by the cannibals. Of course, we got dropped by right by the cannibals. Shit, Griffin, grab the commander. Grab the commander. Move, riffraff, hold the line. Griffin, run. Don't worry, we'll get you. We're not going to let you be eaten, probably. What kind of paladin are you? I mean, we, you know, it's not a good one at the moment. Our stats are wildly low. I'm just trying to get away from the cannibals right now. I'm more than happy to get my ass kicked by this dude, but I need to get away from the cannibals. All right, so he moved to medic, which is fine. Why would you run back here, bro? What are you doing? Why would you run back here? You're making it worse. Stop moving. Recovery coma, recovery coma. All right, yeah, we're gonna head to the watchtower over here. We'll come back for him. I'm too tasty to die. We're not paladins, we're Templars. It's different. It's true. It's true. It's true. No, listen, we're gonna which watchtower is this for? What is this for? What's in here? Barracks. Holy Nation, fan-fucking-tastic. Let's go. Dan, sprint on over here, since you can't pick anybody up because you have no left arm. Oh, that's what we need, yes. That's what we needed. All right, get over here. We'll grab Riffraff next. Oh, no, Riffraff can stand, right? Oh, no, he's down. It's fine. Go! Is there a no map mod? There is. There is. Somebody's actually working right now on a Fog of War mod, where the map has to be like discovered. You have to like actually discover it and all that good stuff. It'll unlock as you travel, which is cool. I am covered in sour cream, for which hero does not care for. I am doomed. I don't have an actual issue with sour cream. Fun fact. Don't actually have an issue with it. In fact, I like it in many ways, but it's fine. It just depends. Depends on what it is. Salt and vinegar chips are amazing. I like salt and vinegar chips too. Like salt and vinegar chips too. Big fan, actually. Big fan. All right. Fog of War would be awesome. I agree. I agree. I agree. All right. Get on over here. Nice. Nice. We managed to escape. Good. It's good. It's good. All right. Pick up Koki. Is it Koki? Yeah, it's Koki. All right. You guys all get back in over here, and we're going to rest up since we're able to. Thank God. Thank Ikrin that we can rest up, because it was almost bad. Griffin is very likely going to become our powerhouse at the current rate. But this is good. Kenshi, it's what is it? It's toughness training. Seafood? Love seafood. I actually had crab earlier today. I was eating crab for lunch. Fucking adore seafood. Love seafood. I do. I do. Oh, man. I have an issue with that guy covering himself in sour cream, not sour cream itself. That's the problem. Exactly. Bear's right. That's the problem. Rekenshi's been awesome. I've been trying to finish setting up the LLM AI mod. It seems super cool. I'm using it, and it is super cool. I've used it for a couple of playthroughs now. It is really good. Really good. Really good. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try something interesting here. I'm gonna try to use my authority as the Knight Commander. Attention, Paladin. I am Knight Commander Riel. Hereby invoke my authority given by the Lord Phoenix to requisition your armor. Your armor. Require your chest. Pants, boots, and gloves. See what it does. Let's see what it does. See if I can requisition it. Riel gets exiled. Fuck you, man. Can't be doing that. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Knight Commander of the Phoenix word is law, but stripping a paladin of his armor in these borderlands feels like inviting Narco's arrow to the flesh. Very well. I will obey. Good, 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 good. Good. Hand over your chest piece. Yeah. Over your armor. Framed in mind. Come on, you bastard. Sometimes the LLM... This is the issue with 4.0 versus 3.2. 3.2 will, like, they'll agree faster, but they will not... what is it? They won't give you the stuff. Like it won't execute commands nearly as much. I have a way to take stuff from them. There's dialogue. Even for a few playthroughs now, ever since the One-Armed Toji series, which I believe was 2 playthroughs ago. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. NPC inventory. Oh, there it is. Okay. How do I do that? Can I just open his inventory? I can. Okay, cool. Dude, thank God for dev kits, man. Thank God for dev kits. Okay, well, we're gonna make him drop his shit on the ground. Because we're gonna give it to our boys. So now he's a nudist. He's a nudist now. I've requisitioned his armor. We're gonna give that to Griffin. Oh, is it stealing? Fuck, it's stealing. Is there a way that I can fix that? Is there a way that I can fix that? You could just slash join, take it, and then dismiss. Yeah, that probably would have been a smarter way to do it. Probably would have been a smarter way to do it. You're right. You're totally right. You're totally right. Totally right. Totally right. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're going to do. Your clothes, your shoes, and your pack beast. Hand it over. Yeah, that would have been way smarter. That would have been way smarter. Or at the very least, I could have had it set to trade with it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where's another paladin out here? We're gonna requisition another paladin instead because I'm a fucking dipshit. I also found out that you can, if you do slash leave, they will rejoin the faction they were a part of, which is cool. All right, slash join. Dwayne has joined my squad. He's gonna go over to Griffin. He's going to give him that stuff here. Hand over your pants, holy brother, or I'll tell the Phoenix my dad works for. Do you know who my father is? Are you aware who my dad is? Okay? I don't mean to pull rank on you, but are you aware? Do you know? You bastard? Here, we'll trade these. I won't leave you naked. We'll trade these. You can keep the Crusader helmet, though. That's fine. Good. Good, good, good. Griffin looks like a proper badass. All right, and then we do slash leave. And Dwayne goes back to the Holy Nation. There he goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Okay, my dad's the man who signs your fucking paychecks. All right, one word from me and you're fucked. Who is Griffin's dad? Did you burn him at the stake? Possibly. Possibly. Nice. Nice. Get Griffin some proper protection. He looks like a beast now. Looks like a proper beast. Why are they talking about bananas? Did I see bananas? Oh, banners. I saw... I thought he said something about fucking bananas. That's funny. All right. That's good. That's good. That's mighty good. My dad works for Microsoft. It's true. What platform are you using to process the tokens? I'm using Player 2. I'm using Player 2. I'm using Player 2. All right, so Griffin is he's fucking stacked, dude. He's looking built. He's looking good. He's looking good. He's got a good weapon. He's got good, decent stats. His strength is, I think he actually is strong enough now to use that weapon effectively. He might need one more on it, but he's looking good. He's looking good. All right, back to war we go. Back to war, gentlemen. We're actually a bit faster now, so a bit stronger, a bit faster now. Some kind of conflict is happening down here. Who are they fighting? A samurai? Go get his ass. Get hungry, boys. Get hungry. Bananas and Kenshi. It's what they've been missing all along. I actually have a mod that adds in banana trees. That's funny. I have a mod that actually adds in banana trees. I would just use Player 2. I would forget trying to run it locally. You're going to end up like using a lot of bandwidth and unnecessary like power on your CPU anyway. Like it's just going to be a pain in the ass. I wouldn't bother running it locally. It can be done, but like I wouldn't bother. Use Player 2. Let him facilitate it. It costs nothing. It's unless you want it to. Like there are free models, and even if you pay, like $5 gets you like over 100 hours worth of content of playtime. Like it's really not it's not bad at all. Like it's worth the the save that you get for performance and show. Those are bad. We'll stay away from those. That dude's about to get fucking eaten. Yeah, you saw that shit. I saw that shit from a mile away. And that may not fucking matter. They're coming after us. They're coming after us bad. No, save us, goats. Look at the goats. They just walked on by. They didn't even fucking care. They didn't even fucking care. fucking guy down. They just walked on by. They didn't even care. Meat. Arby's. Do you think Sligs from Oddworld would work in this game's aesthetic? I'm unfamiliar with what you're talking. It's like you see like slings or sligs. Is that a different thing? I'm not certain if it's a typo or if I'm just stupid. If it's slings, I think slings would work from an aesthetic standpoint. Sure, yeah. Fucking beaten by sand spiders. Frosty, you go there. Sand, you're actually not bad. Griffin, not bad. Yeah, a little bit of rest up, a little bit of recovery. We got to build up that toughness. Knight Commander actually has really good toughness. My God, he's gotten really good toughness. Downside is he's still working on his attack. Sligs, SLIGs. Yeah, I have no fucking idea what a slig is. What sligs are. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Yeah. I've already set it up and it's working, but the generation takes some time because it isn't because the mod isn't super optimized for local. Yeah, it's definitely not optimized for local. That's also part of the reason I'd recommend facilitating it through player 2. Just a bit more functional, you know. Bit better functional. Feng shui now. Griffin. Loot that guy's weapons, so even if he gets back up, he's absolutely powerless, absolutely helpless. Can't even fight for himself. Can't even do nothing. Can't even do a fucking thing. Guard outpost, huh? Oh, right. All right, we're gonna continue back into the pits of hell. There are cannibals afoot, so we gotta be mindful of that. These are all enemies. Was it United Cities fighting Canada exiles? All right. Well, we're going to take out this cannibal here. Be mindful of the cannibals. Name sounds like an insult. Kind of. Does kind of sound like an insult. These big guys here. Take them down too. Absolutely batter their asses. Oh, fuck. Okay, just get tossed, why don't you? Nice. Cannibals are my favorite food. Take the head lopper off for you right there. That's good. Doesn't sell for very much, no. Don't want him to have his weapon right now. Engage in combat, comrades. Engage in combat. Nice. Which of the foods in Kenshi do you think look the most appetizing? I'd chomp a meat wrap. Meat wraps don't look bad. Gohan doesn't look bad. And to be honest, food cubes don't look terrible depending on what's in them. Like a beer battered food cube. Ooh, boy. I would do heinous things to a beer battered food cube. Heinous things. As a vegetarian, I'm living off green fruit. Green fruit. It's neither green nor is it a fruit. It's a vegetable. Playing some chew sticks with cinnamon. That's basically just a churro, isn't it? You just described a churro. I do heinous things to a Fogman for some Gohan, honestly. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. Wasteland Churro. That sounds debilitating to one's digestive tract. I'm not going to lie. That's why the rations keep getting thinner. Last week's bread was half sand. Yeah, they keep complaining. Keep complaining. Step up from the boot leather I've been gnawing. At least weeds don't squeak when you chew them. They're bitching about the food. Or the lack thereof. Makes sense. We gotta do a cooking stream. I do plan on doing a like not necessarily cooking stream because I think that'd be a pain in the ass, but I do plan on putting out eventually like a Kenshi cooking video where I cook a couple of foods from Kenshi. I think Paganacho did it one time too, but I plan on doing my own as well. Yeah. Are cannibals eating non-GMO humans though? What if they got their taste from the taste of the bug master? That's a mortal stomach ache waiting to happen. those non-chemical laden, homegrown, organic humans, much better than your average diet, you know. Paganacho is inactive. What happened to him? His last post was 8 months ago. I think he just got busy. I think he's just busy. Either that or he got bored. I mean, burnout's a thing. Or just got busy or burnt out or something like that. You know, it happens. It happens. Is that dialogue part of Sentient Sans Radiant dialogue or base game? That's Radiant dialogue from Sentient Sans, yeah. That's Sentient Sans Radiant dialogue. Haven't seen Nacho around for a long while. Yeah, he's seemingly inactive. I think I think his channel's like dead. He might make a comeback one day, but as of right now, he's kind of just gone. The best training is training under pressure, which is exactly what we're doing. Surrounded by hostile forces. My first Kenshi YouTuber. It's my understanding that a lot of Kenshi, a lot of like people that play Kenshi actually discovered Kenshi through Seth Cintiq. That's actually the guy. So the guy who introduced me to Kenshi, his name is John. He was introduced to Kenshi by Seth Cintiq's video. I think like a third of the fucking Kenshi like community was introduced to it because of that video, which is super funny to me. Fucking remove that man's leg. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy in particular. Here. Attack these boys here. We can do this. No. You guys stay over here. We're on hold. We're on hold, but we're on attack. Attack local. We're attacking local. Gang up on them and whatnot. Gang up on them and whatnot. Build our stats by attacking tougher enemies, but use it using group tactics. There we go. Just want to say, love your content. Was curious what mods you're playing with. If you check the description, I have all of the mods that I use in a collection that's available for download on stream for this playthrough. Yep, all right there. Got a lot of them. I first found Kenshi when I was on YouTube laying down and saw Crumble John being attacked by skin bandits, and I thought it was mostly mods, but it was pure vanilla. Indeed, that'll do it. That'll do it. General Sam got me into it. So General Sam was my first Kenshi YouTuber because I started playing Kenshi, but I don't really watch like a lot of other like creators that often because I don't watch a lot of like I don't watch a lot of gameplay content, right? Like a lot of the stuff I listen to is like lore content for other games, or admittedly my guilty pleasure is lolcow content, like commentators, or like gaming news stuff and like just stuff like that, right? Or like just things along those lines, right? I don't watch a lot of like gameplay videos and stuff like that. And science content. I listen to a lot of science content, like Kutzganar and a few others. So, but General Sam is an exception. I watch a lot of General Sam, and his Kenshi stuff was just fucking, dude, it was so good. It was so good. So good. So this is the way that you get your guys to level quickly when you have multiple attack slots on, because these guys have higher stats or larger stats, so there's no XP decrease. They still give you experience and all that stuff, so you can take advantage of the fact they give you experience, but you don't get your ass kicked even though they're stronger than you. So you get all the bonuses and none of the downsides, provided you don't, get your shit rocked, but each there. I still watch those from time to time when I play Kenshi. Oh, dude, I love whenever I talk about Kenshi, I feel like I inevitably end up showing them General Sam's video on the cannibals. It's got some of the funniest one-liners of any video. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It is absolutely fucking top tier. Love anything that Sam puts out. All right, we gotta grab some. Yeah, General Sam has been the way that I've introduced other people to Kenshi quite a few times. They're women. Big, hunky, cannibal women as far as the eye can see. Fucking hilarious. Every man's dream is to get a hand job from a woman who looks like she's got a bushel of bananas for hands. I just noticed the sleep requirement mod on the workshop. It sounds like it might be the worst thing ever. Some people like heavily micromanagey crap. It's not particularly my vibe, right? Like I'm not really a huge micromanaging guy, but I'm not opposed to it. You know, if it's done right. I just I like realism. I don't like tedious micromanagement, right? That's partly why I'm like, in spite of what a lot of people have said, I don't personally want thirst and hunger to be separated. I'd like them to stay as one meter, right? I already have to pay attention to one. Paying attention to both is just going to be unnecessary tedium. I don't really feel like dealing with that. All right, we're start building our strength. We're getting stronger. Things are picking up. We're getting good. We're getting good. We're actually managing to hold our own against the samurai. It's a good sign. Those katanas, he's got fucking crazy attack speed, man. He won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Nope, I think we're getting overwhelmed now. I think they're starting to come in en masse. Oh, wait, reinforcements have arrived. This is why we came to Bast, everybody. This is why we came to Bast. This is why we came to Bast. We may get overwhelmed, but backup is never that far away. Nice. Griffin, get over here. Take that man down. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing too bad. We're managing to actually hold off the, hold these fools off. Not bad. The Crusader armor, this is going to be the standard attire for my guys. This is the Holy Nation standard attire right now with the Crusader armor. And then obviously we have the Knights of the Nine armor, which is going to be used exclusively by Commander Real. It's so good. I'm not the micromanaging guy, says the guy who has like 30 people in every run. I'll have you know that micromanaging people is not the same as micromanaging meters to me. And I usually have way more than 30. I usually have way more than 30. No, micromanaging people is not the same as micromanaging like meters for each individual unit, right? Like, having 30 guys that I can move around and assign to different jobs is like efficiency, right? I can set everything up to be efficient. Having to make sure everyone is fed, everyone has thirst, everyone has good moods, everyone has limbs taken care of, everyone has like rec time and all that stuff, that gets to be kind of a pain in the ass. Everyone has to sleep, everyone has to eat, everyone has to drink. Like it becomes tough when you have a lot of guys. And as someone who likes to play my playthroughs with like 30 to 70 people, it can be kind of fucking tedious to have to care about all the individual whims and pay attention to the individual whims and wants of, 30 to 70 people, outside of like what we have. Even what we have can be a pain in the ass, but I can optimize it and make it efficient and make it almost self-sustaining. If you add too many meters in, it doesn't become it's not self-sustaining anymore. It's a pain in the ass. Some people prefer that, but I'm not. It's not my bag. Not my bag, baby. Not for me. Yeah, reinforcements showed up. You see that shit? We're gonna have to go help our boys here in a minute. Actually, we may have to go back and rest up. We're gonna have to get food soon too. Guard outpost. Do we know who owns that outpost? I don't think we do. All right, grab riffraff. We're gonna go rest up. Back to the watchtower to rest up. We're on the front lines, guys. We're on the front lines. Fighting on the front lines. This is how you train your men up. You fight on the front lines of the conflict in Bast. Ow, bitch! That was unnecessary. Fuck you, guy. That one samurai is just absolutely tanking us now. Absolutely fucking demolishing us now. It seemed unnecessary. Griffin, kick his ass. Fuck that guy. Stunning stuff. Stunning stuff. People are obnoxious. Absolutely fucking obnoxious. What was all that BS? People like to jump into streams sometimes and snipe by throwing things like that onto the chat, so that way they can get streams taken down. It's not an uncommon practice, but it's a fucking stupid one. Never will even understand why people do that. They think it's funny to fuck with people's livelihoods. So, how annoying. Much too time on that. Yeah, literally. Literally. It's fucking ridiculously childish behavior. It's fine. I was tabbed out. What happened? Yeah. Love the Bayin video. Much appreciated. Is this you donating to fucking kill me? I'll drop them. I'll do it. I'll do it. But by God, it's going to hurt me. It's going to hurt me deep. It's going to hurt me deep. Oh, God. Yeah, let me know if this is a dono drop. Like I said, some people just like to do shit like that for the purposes of trying to get like people banned on YouTube or streams taken down. I don't know why they do it. Like, what's the point? What's the point? Even like on controversial YouTubers that you know are kind of like pieces of shit. I understand it, but like I'm not even a controversial dude. I'm not even a controversial dude. I don't fucking do anything. I play Kenshi, guys. Come on. You know, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Stupid. Fucking stupid. Anyway. Suddenly some wild crawls chosen appear. Okay, alright, just making sure. Just making sure. Just making sure. Alright. Gutters. Got some crows chosen. That's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt real fucking bad, actually. That's gonna hurt real fucking bad, especially since we're already in rough shape. There should be 6 of them, right? 2, 3, 4. There is an unnecessary one. Get rid of one of those. I have to fix that in the FCS later. God damn it. Put Griffin down. Put Frosty down. We're about to get fucking absolutely wrecked. They're about to beat our asses. Out to absolutely beat our asses. And I think there's cannibals nearby, too. Bounty hunters want to join in? You guys want to join in? Come on. Anybody? Bounty hunters? Oh, saved by the fucking bounty hunters. And potentially the United Cities. Ironically. Put Griffin down. Put him down. Well, you got knocked out, so you put him down. Come on, come on. We can do this. We just gotta be smart about it. We just gotta be smart about it. All right, bounty hunters helped us out. Sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus, dude. Do you realize how you love watching people play Kenshi and inspire to play it for the first time, and now you're the one inspiring Kenshi to new guys like me? By the way, love your content. Anyway, I appreciate that. I'm glad. It's one of those things that that's the whole reason that I do this, is that I want people to appreciate and love Kenshi the way that I do, because it's been such a great fucking game. It's been such a great game. It's just so good. It's been built so well, and I appreciate it so much. And not only do I love the game for like the game, but also like it's my job now, right? Like this pays my bills. That's crazy, you know. That's crazy. Is your faction against robot limbs? We are. We are. We are. We are. I didn't want to pick up the Krell's Chosen. I wanted to pick up Saiyan. Yeah, it's crazy because like this game pays my bills now. That's wild to be able to say out loud. You know, that's ludicrous stuff right there. That's crazy stuff. Yeah, it's owned by the Holy Nation. Gotta deal with that, unfortunately. Mm. How unfortunate. It's fine. Get back to the watchtower. Continue legging it to the watchtower. We're almost there anyway. Should be able to get there and hopefully in one piece. Can't let me die now, hero. No, no, we'll get there. We're good. I've defended the stream. Yeah, yeah. Kenshi paying bills in this day and age. It's true. It's true though. Um, you know, what's bigger platform for you financially? YouTube? Yeah, YouTube. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. Thank God for this watchtower. Let me fucking tell you, this place is gonna be a godsend for our training arc. This is how we build the elite force, though, right? Works for lo-fi. I don't work for lo-fi. I work with lo-fi. I work with them. I work with them. I do work with them. It's different. It's not the same. It's not the same. Always got to clarify that. I don't work for them. I work with them. Yeah, it's YouTube. YouTube is my bigger earner. It's like a large portion of my income. Hero is lo-fi now. Oh man. The heavy hitter being in the videos. Hold on. The heavy hitter being the videos or the lives. It's kind of a 50-50 split usually. Some months it's the lives that are higher, but it's usually a 50-50 split. Like I usually earn the same. No, it's fine. I'm more than happy to talk about it. I usually earn roughly the same amount from my long form content and my shorts combined that I do from the lives. However, some months the lives are definitely the front runner. Like I'd say it's probably 60-40 split between content and lives. So, you know, probably a 60-40 split. Just because the lives have the added advantage of like donations. And admittedly, since I started instituting the dono spawns, which have been a huge hit, people have been really enjoying them. Since I instituted the dono spawns as an option to you know, for our runs, it's been even more so. I've been hitting the daily goal most nights, which has been really fucking cool. Really cool. So yeah. I like the lo-fi the lo-fi logo is just Chris's face. It's true. It's true. True. Hopefully we get proper lore in Kenshi too. I find the ambiguity in the way that they reveal lore in Kenshi 1 a little lazy and frustrating. I just want more. Ambiguity is really important, especially in a post-apocalyptic world. They've gone through 2 world-ending events, basically. 1 world ending and 2 civilization collapses. And they've been around for thousands of years and potentially an ice age. And there's been deliberate obfuscation of history by numerous factions in different ways. So when you take all of that into account, the strange ambiguity of Kenshi's lore makes sense, especially when you look at it in comparison to our own world. We didn't have 2 total societal collapses. Hopefully everyone right now. I appreciate you. We'll drop in a $5. We'll drop in the $5. You know, we didn't have 2 total societal collapses, although it spawns in way more. It spawns in double the amount of dust bandits that it's supposed to, which is not fucking great, admittedly. Not sure why it does that. That's fine. We'll take it. We haven't had 2 total societal collapses in the same way that Kenshi has, like world-ending catastrophic collapses the way Kenshi has. And Kenshi's history stretched over upwards of 5,000 to 10,000 years. We have a hard time knowing exactly what we did 1,500 years ago, you know? You know, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Now, in terms of Kenshi 2's lore versus Kenshi 1, I don't know in terms of storytelling, like if they're going to be more outward and direct about what the lore is. What I can promise you is that there will be a lot more very clear, cohesive lore, because unlike in Kenshi 1, they have a lore Bible. They have a lore Bible. Which means all of the lore is written down. It's structured properly. It's written from Fighting Chance. Frosty, you absolute fucking goat. I appreciate you. We'll drop in some Holy Nation allies here. Holy Nation. No, the Holy Nation, sorry. God damn it, Holy Nation. We'll drop in some allies as well. Some banditos as well. Much appreciated, Frosty. Goated behavior. So, like, it makes sense. The obfuscation makes sense, but in Kenshi 2, there will be much more clear-cut and connected lore because that lore is backed up by a lore Bible that Kenshi 1 didn't have. So, you know, that's something to look forward to, I suppose. Something to look forward to. All right. Attack, comrades. Okay, wow, we're just fucking slapping them. That first swing by Commander Real was killing it. Those starving bandits are putting the fucking work in. Starving bandits putting the work in. Are we attacking the... We're attacking everyone right now. That's funny. Take them down. Take them down. Less of a fighting chance. Oh my god. Oh my god. And so it begins. This is literally how it happens. This is literally how it happens every time. Now, Black Dragon Genin. Dropped in some ninjas. Dropped in some ninjas. I don't even know who's on whose side anymore. We just healed up. We just healed up. It's a bidding war again. Heal up riffraff. This is how it happens every fucking time. Okay. When Kenshi was being made, he didn't expect it to blow up so much there wasn't need for a comprehensive lore book. I mean, yeah, that's basically what it was. There wasn't a need for a comprehensive lore book. Also, a lot of the ideas that you know became Kenshi were not just like things that Chris had thought of in his head. They were also like tributes to people who had helped fund the game, people who had helped, you know, with modeling, who had given favors, who had donated money. Like, there was a lot of things that went into the creation of Kenshi beyond just this is the lore. And then additionally, on top of that, Chris wrote some of the, like, Chris decided the initial lore and all of that stuff. And then after that was done, Nat came in and she started, we got to do our charity, Holy Nation charity. Nat came in and she started writing primarily for the lore, and that changed things around even more because now they had someone who was you know, writing like more cohesive, more thought out, more story driven stuff that was connected. A informs B and B informs C. That is something that wasn't previously there. Not all the time anyway, not in the same capacity that it is now. And now, you know, Nat's doing the primary amount of writing. She actually stepped down as the CEO of the company, right? Because Chris stopped being the CEO of Lo-Fi several years, like I think a year or two, about 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago. Stepped down as CEO. Nat took over as CEO, and then actually they just hired a new COO last year as well. Very nice lady. Very nice lady, by the way. Her name is Sarah. Very, very nice lady. She's been super fun to talk. I've chatted with her a couple of times now. Been very, very polite. Very nice lady. But yeah, so there's a lot more stuff going on. Are they following me? Why are they following me? Okay, are they contracted to me? That's funny. They just decided to stick with me for a little while. That's fine. I'm fuck yeah, hell yeah. All right, back to rest up again. My God. Nat's moving back to writing with Go to Behave. Yeah, it's fucking fantastic idea. Fantastic idea. She basically was like, hey, I'm spending too much time not working on the writing, and I would much rather be working on the writing. And not only do I love that, I appreciate it. Like I think it's the smartest move. It's such an intelligent move for what we're doing because it allows her to focus on the writing, which is her passion. It's what she wants, you know. And Lo-Fi is a very non-crunch culture studio as well. They don't do crunch culture at all. They're very against it. So like, she was, you know, incredibly stressed out in her position, and she was struggling with you know, maintaining a good work-life balance. And they're super big on work-life balance, as they should be. And you know, it's cool to see that she decided to take her own advice and take that to heart and put herself in a position that wouldn't be a problem, you know. So it was good. It was good. If you were dropped in the world of Kenshi and you had to survive for 5 years, where is the place you're going to go and what is your survival plan? Oh, that's super easy. I'm going to go to the Holy Nation and I'm going to pretend that I'm the most devout motherfucker for 5 years. I'm going to join the clergy specifically. I'm not going to join the military. I'm going to offer to join the clergy, and I'm going to pretend to be a devout Ochre Knight for 5 years because I'm going to get absolutely wrecked anywhere else. I am a stringy boy. What at easy contest, man. I'm a human man. I'm going to the Holy Nation. I'm going to pretend to be a member of the clergy where they're going to feed me, clothe me, and I'm going to fucking keep my mouth shut for 5 years. Do you think AI will have any part in Kenshi too? No, it won't. I can confirm. Will not. Will not. Will not. Same Holy Nation for me. Hero is the Pope of the Holy Nation. No, don't be. Listen, in this playthrough, kind of, but other than that, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Skin color has very little to do with it. It's not because you're white. It's because you're a man and you're a human. Male human, more important. Skin color has nothing to do with it. Holy Nation doesn't care about skin color. Does not care about skin color. They have no issue against the Scorchlanders. I talked about this earlier, actually. They have zero issue with them. 100% zero issue with them. All right. Are we healed up? Nice. Nice. Nah, dude, I'd pretend to be the most devout Ochre Knight for 5 years if I had to live on Kenshi. I'm a level with you. I'm not even gonna pretend that I'm like I'm gonna go to the Shek Kingdom and I'm gonna be a tech hunter and I'm gonna go to the Shek Kingdom and all this. Nope. I'm gonna pretend to be a fucking Ochre Knight for 5 years, and that's that. That's that, comrades. I'm gonna bop your ass too. Nice, that thrust with the fucking heavy sword was nice. I'm gonna be cannibal food, yeah. I'm gonna go fight the cannibal menace. No, dude, I'm gonna not do any of that. Bro said running straight to bad teeth. Yeah, literally. Literally, I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend anything else. I feel like joining the slave traders as a guard would be good security until you get knocked out and they decide to make you a fucking slave. Oh, man. I mean, you already know the lore. You'd rank up quick. I'd get fucking... Yeah, I'd know exactly what to pretend I don't know. No. You feel... No, none of that's... No. Zan's already at rebirth. It's true. It's true. It's true. All right. How are we doing stat-wise? I feel like we're building. We're building. We're building good. We're building good. We're getting strong. We're getting mighty strong. Getting mighty strong. We're gonna hand off some of this gear to you because I don't want to carry that anymore. Good. Good. We're also getting a fair amount of stuff that we can sell, which is gonna be useful when we get back. Was turning that spear an in-game thing or was it a mod? It's the rotate items mod, and it's one of my favorite mods ever. Took Chad an awful long time to convince me to fucking use it, but it's one of my favorite mods ever. It's so good. It's so convenient. It's so convenient. Not Flats. I'm sorry, Flats Lagoon. Gonna hang out with the Lagoon. Oh yeah, dude, I'd hang out in the Lagoon too. Yeah. You could probably eke out a decent living in the Lagoon. You just can't leave the Lagoon for 5 years. Like, you have to live on the Lagoon and on the platform and don't fucking go anywhere. The minute you step down, you're gonna get fucking eaten or beaten up by a bunch of fucking morons with baboon strength. Yeah, Flats Lagoon wouldn't be that bad, provided that you didn't ever leave the platform. I'd tame the cannibals and start a revolution. I wholeheartedly believe you. Oh, ow, fuck! Dude, god damn it. Fucking Kenshi. Oh, it's fine. It's past my bedtime anyway. It's past my bedtime anyway. God damn. God damn. Okay, well, that's that, guys. It's been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the first rabble-rousing episode of the Templars of Light. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Kenshi decided that it's time for me to go fuck to sleep. So, oh man. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I will be back tomorrow for episode 2. I hope you guys are ready. How you guys feeling about this series so far? Do you guys think it's going to be a good one? Do you think it's going to be a kind of a mixed one? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? How do we feel about the series so far? Better than the Hivers. Better than the Hivers. Man. Yeah, so it's good. So episode 2 will be tomorrow. Episode 2 will be tomorrow, and we'll be doing that. Also, this week we have Tengu's Vault on Thursday. Do remember Tengu's Vault on Thursday? Gonna be a good time. So if you guys are interested in that, do check it out. Episode, it was 13. Episode 13 of Tengu's Vault on Thursday. Gonna be a great time, guys. Our Kenshi podcast run by myself and Pedastrophia. So good stuff there. And also, don't count on it yet, but we're doing some testing this week, from stress testing and making sure that it works. And if it does, Thursday you guys are going to get to see me and Muffin playing Kenshi in multiplayer, which is going to be fucking phenomenal. So, as always, guys, I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys. Remember to like on the stream. It helps with the algorithm. Remember to use your powers for good instead of evil. Make a difference in somebody's life. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.